you reign!
This is the D-Generation Clix podcast with your hosts,
Who is Ravage?
Ryan Ruckman,
Ravage!
Hand me that bottle cap.
Miles Kane,
Hand me that paper clip. Grab that twine. Gun wrapper.
Daniel Schwab,
We
best friends, Asgard to Mouth, and Pete.
'Cause I'm just me.
Welcome back to the D-Generation Clix podcast. I'm your host Ryan, and with me as always are Miles and Pete. Miles, how was your weekend?
It was fun. I went to States, met up with the Eagles, hung out with them. Did decent, despite my horrible experience of after I got to Washington and missing the bus, booking the wrong hotel in a different state. But yeah, I mean, overall 8 out of 10.
Pete, how was your weekend?
Way better than Miles, it sounds like. Yeah, we didn't do much. Just went on a date on Saturday night with the wife, and Sunday was pretty much just kind of do the stuff we normally do around the house and get ready for the week. So I had a pretty low-key weekend, honestly.
And you even made Clix on Monday.
I did.
Ollie and I were supposed to go to the King of New Orleans event, and after delays and I think it was about 7 hours at the airport, they ended up canceling our flight. So we ended up having to cancel our whole trip. We had our Airbnb set up, all the events were prepaid, we were both super excited to go, and then the weather sealed our fate. It sounded like one of the planes that came in, the door was frozen, and so they couldn't get the people out of the plane. So we just sat there at the gate as they pushed our flight back and other people's flights back. So that was our weekend. Definitely did not go how we were hoping it would. But we have some news. Clixmania at Adepticon this year. This is the 4-day event going Thursday, March 26th through Sunday, March 29th. Pete and I will have a video out this week to show off some of the first place prizing, so keep your eyes out for that. And the CCO IC Regionals are going to start up soon. Those are starting February 21st, and it looks like they're going through the second week of March. All of the IC Regionals are going to be silver pulp format, and ours at Coliseum Games in Kenosha, Wisconsin will be on February 21st. Rob Peterson also wanted me to mention his Win-A-Map, Win-A-Brick event this Sunday, February 1st at Gamers World Fox Valley in Aurora, Illinois. It's 300 points modern. It's partial constructed and partial sealed. There will only be 3 rounds with no top cut. Scoring points will be important. You will bring up to 200 points worth of modern age game elements to form the construction portion of your team. You will need to register this 200 points as your team upon signing up for the event. You will then be given 1 pack of Strange Tales to fill out the rest of your team to bring it up to 300 points. You may use more than just 100 points of game elements from your pack by sacrificing some of the 200 points worth of constructed elements. Didn't get the figure you were hoping for, or get the dreaded Astral Pack? No problem. Each player can mulligan their pack up to 2 times per player to help your chances of getting that winning team.
In all these corner chaos lanes, Kid Chaos leading, playing these games, rolling those crits, pure delight, building our teams, ready to fight.
All right, and we're back with Ollie. Unfortunately, we did not get to go to King of New Orleans. I know you were looking forward to that, weren't you?
Yeah, I was really excited.
Yep, there was a duos event, a cool parade that night, and also Silver States on Sunday for Louisiana, but we missed it all.
Because our flight got canceled.
Yep. So instead, we spent 7 hours on Friday at the airport.
Yep.
Yep. So our next event that we're going to travel to is...
It was Champion Clix Open.
Yep, in Orlando. Near the end of March, the weekend
I had
before...
fun a lot with that. That had been last year.
I think was last year your first time there?
Yeah.
Or second?
First.
First time? Okay. So we'll be back there this year too.
Because it was with Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah, Spider-Verse was the set.
And this time it'll be Strange Tales?
Probably. Unless we get super lucky and Venom comes out early. That would be real cool.
That would be awesome.
I know you're looking forward to that set, aren't you?
Yeah, I love the Venom movies.
All right, so this week on Monday was 400 Golden. What did you play?
I played the Wolverine I played last week, the Empire one, with the Power Gem. I played the House of X Super Gambit with the Soul Gem. I played the Chase Cyclops from X-Men 97, which I love him. He's awesome with the trick arrows. I played the alternate Jean Grey with the Nightbringer and Liar Ring. I played the alternate card A Jubilee. I played the X-Men 97 Beast, non-alternate carded.
Okay. So what do you like so much about this Empire Wolverine at 100 points?
He hits hard.
Just that he hits hard, he's got a long dial, and he
has
runs
flurry.
up. He does have flurry?
And then he heals every turn, too.
So he can stick around a lot?
Against our game and Doug, one of his flash would hit me. Mm-hmm. Then he couldn't hit me with the other flashes. They had the herb, and so he'd have to do pass his turn. So at the beginning of my turn, I'd heal. Then I'd make an attack, and then I'd heal again. Then I'd be back to full already from that one attack. So Wolverine's dial was just dancing that day.
And if you're at the top when you attack, he is a 13 for 6 with that power gem, huh?
Oh, and it's also exploit.
And exploit,
But if you can, like, get around, if you can, like, swarm him, he's dead.
Yes, he does go down still.
He goes down really easily.
And then
I always debate if I want to put the power gem on him or the soul gem.
both would be good.
But you can't put both on him. Unless you're Thanos and you start with the ego gem.
Right. So what about Gambit? Did you get a chance to do anything cool with this Gambit? This is
yeah.
my favorite Gambit.
It is?
Yep, it is.
I think I blowed up a Wily Cat.
Oh, yeah, you did get to play against the Thundercats. So we'll talk about that game in just a sec.
Yeah.
What did you like about Gambit?
Gambit, he's just so cool.
He's just so cool.
I played him at full. I played him at 80 points.
That's where I play him too, and I agree with you. He is really cool.
I love how he has the free, you can attack a non-standard.
Non-standard character.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And then Cyclops.
Did you get any cool trick arrows off?
No. The ones I had all the time except against the Thundercats were Phantom Zone.
Okay.
Because I don't want to do others.
You want to blast them all the way back to their starting area?
And then I would do, and then I have, Oops, That Was So Cute and Love Is in the Air.
Okay.
And then against the Thundercats, I had Too Dangerous, and Big.
Oh, you wanted to go after those Thundercats and hurt them, didn't you?
Well, I thought I was going to lose really hard.
Oh, you did? So then...
In Gambit, I think he was charging up his beam the whole time.
Yeah, Gambit did not perform
Or,
well.
not Gambit, Cyclops. He was charging up his beam the entire time.
Cyclops lasted till the end, though, in our match.
Yeah.
He
The
stood
Wily
standing.
Cat force blast him off the ledge, but...
He did, but he came back for more, and he survived. What about Jean Grey? Did you get any good mind controls off?
Yeah,
I know you did in ours.
Oh, yeah. But I don't think I got any good mind controls off on any... I don't think I actually got any mind controls off on the other one.
No, it made a big difference in our game because you were
Yeah.
able to mind control Panthro away from your guy so he couldn't poison.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then time got called. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
And then...
Yeah, because Cyclops was on the last click, so he wouldn't gotten that 70 points.
Yep, exactly. And then Jubilee with the extra life token.
She can only revive herself.
Right. Did you do anything cool with her? Because she has a cool energy explosion. I think she missed, though, didn't she? in our game at least.
Yeah, but then then can I see the alternate ones card?
Oh, the alternate.
Because I think it's something else. Yeah, she's has energy explosion, psychic blast. When Jubilee hits with the range attack, hit characters at a range of 0 until your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good.
That is, but I think she missed, right? She was trying to shoot
missed?
it.
I think against
Chitara.
Chitara.
Yep.
Then against Doug, I think I hit 1 attack.
For 40 points, she's pretty good with that energy
yeah.
explosion.
She also
Pensai.
can come back and click too.
Yeah.
Not just her last click.
No, she's a great 40 points.
She is. I thought you could like revive anyone.
Kind of like the like Morph
Obsesca.
and Morph.
Yeah, Obsesca and Morph.
All right, what about this beast? You played him at 30 points.
Yeah, he really didn't do anything because I forgot to move him up.
You forgot to move him up, so he kind of just kept at the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, and held the base
He's
down.
making sure those Sentinels couldn't get in. He had to program all the Sentinels.
He had to program the Sentinels.
He had to go in every single one of the Sentinels.
So he was pretty busy.
He was busy.
And then, so I got to play the Thundercats team against you. What did you think about them?
They are so cool together. They like interact with each other, don't they?
Yeah, there's some synergy there. Tigra gives them all shape change, and
It's Tiger that did that.
Yeah, he gave
I
everyone.
thought you said that was Oh yeah, I thought Tiger was Chitara.
Oh yeah, they got some interesting names, all based off the cat that they are. So I grew up with these guys, so I know them pretty well. But you learned about them for the first time.
Mhm. They are really good.
What did you think when Lino came up and ran up to you on the first attack?
You crit missed.
I did crit miss. Were you scared
then-
before he crit missed though?
Yeah.
That was his downfall.
Because I heard against Looper, you hit about every shape change and impervious.
I know. He was really good in our game, and then starting off with the crit miss is never good for a game.
And then Wolverine comes up and says, "Shing, shing, 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 shing."
He did say shing shing to me.
Wolverine comes with his claws and just goes, "Wow." Oh, and he has flurry too, so he flurried him.
He did flurry them with exploit, which impervious isn't too great against exploit, is it? 6 damage. No, it's not. And I missed my shape changes.
It's great against Looper, apparently.
It is, yes. That extra roll up was huge. I stopped 8 damage like twice.
Oh yeah, that's where he stopped 8 damage. That's awesome. What else? Oh yeah, I hated that Wily Cat.
The tie-up piece, or you couldn't hit her either?
Wily Cat, yeah, because he just force blasted me off.
Yep, pushed.
Force blasted Cyclops. I'm like, what you little Wily Cat. And also, he caused me to go to my last click because I went up the ledge.
He did, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Ali, anything else you want to say before we go?
I want to play the Thundercats soon.
Now, you want to play the Thundercats?
Yeah.
We still have to watch the show, too. It's a very, very fun cartoon. So we got to find a way to watch Thundercats still. But we will do that soon. Mm-hmm. What did you notice about the Thundercats? That their names are...
Lino.
Because he's...
A lion.
And...
Chitara because she's cheetah.
Uh-huh.
Tiger because he's a tiger, and Panther because he's a panther.
There you go. Look at you. Still not totally sure where she heard it, but Maddie's been singing the Thundercats song for the last 2 weeks.
Thunder, thunder, Thundercats.
Now, did Team Rocket fool you at all this week?
No, not this week.
No, they didn't get you?
They'll never get me again.
Never again. All right, well, we will see Ali next week. See you later, bud.
Bye.
Oh, we'll take you high, take you low. In all this gonna feel the flow.
All right, we had 9 ROC States events this last weekend. Let's start.
Whoa.
God.
Whoa.
No.
I have some breaking news.
I'll break you.
It's back again from the dead. Do I get the drop this time or no?
No, because that's not even what it is. Otherwise, I'd delete the whole thing. So you can explain what it is.
Man.
I'm going to...
Hello, friends.
Listen.
We're now doing the reverse Bookwood report. This is from Mork Bird. Thanks, Miles.
I'm deleting
I
it.
got you.
Hello, friends. We're now doing the reverse Bookwood report. So Bookwood continues to sell off. So if you want to make the podcast, this seems to be a good way to do it right now. So from Bookwood, Morcott, the Starro Legacy card, so Zave stopped stealing his. Dormammu Legacy figure. Speckled Armor one-shot. Major Logan, Cable Prime, Nightcrawler Chase, Lantern Legacy Bat, Green Lantern Battery, Ock Arms, and Abscissa. It's full sell-off here, isn't it, huh?
Fire sale.
Yeah, and he's,
Yeah,
his painting's getting great. He sent me a picture of his first paint for Marvel Crisis Protocol with Lockjaw, and I got to say, pretty good job.
How the mighty have fallen.
Does he stay within the lines? Or
Yeah.
does it look like he's finger painting?
Well, I mean, there is no lines, so I mean, maybe he finger painted.
There's lines still on miniatures. Outlines, what do you want to call them? Ridges? Should we call them ridges?
I guess, but
I bet you he paints with his
I guess
tongue.
look at him out. Yeah, for sure. He finger painted the body. His shading needs work, but that's for the first try. I think that it's very commendable. So I look forward to him being the king of Kenosha Crisis Protocol.
I will not commend him. What I will do is move on to the ROC States events. So let's start off with the one Miles went to in Washington. Before we go down to the top 8, Miles, do you want to go over your team and tell us about your day?
Yep. So I went there with 3 different teams. I had a Hadar Yao team that was pre-built, a Legacy Battery Bill team, and then a Prime Panther. And me and my infinite wisdom decided to show everyone there, my teams, and have them vote. And the Prime Panther team ended up winning the votes. So it's Guardians of the Galaxy Gang, Wakanda Forever. So I had your favorite HeroClix piece in silver, Wakanda Hulkbuster. I gave him Avatar of Khonshu. Prime Panther with Avatar of Animal Man. Cosmo from Trove, the common with Darkhold. The Disney Plus Charles Star-Lord uncommon to make all Wakanda Guardians of the Galaxy. So that way Cosmo gave Hulkbuster and Panther some protected safeguard outwit. He had the Liar Ring. I had Chair Panther with the Ring of TK. And then White Shirt Porter, since no one was playing him. So I figured, yeah, let's go ahead and do him with the Indigo Tribe Ring. And then my sideline was Mind Gem, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Animal Man, obviously, and Khonshu. And then Wakanda Hulkbusters, I had ABPI, Uncommon, Black Panther, the non-prime. And then I had Legacy Captain America in case my Prime Panther died to potentially bring out. Or if that Black Panther that came out with Hulkbuster came out. And then I had Scrappy Doo, which came out every game on turn 1. I brought Scrappy out turn 1 every game.
How did you do it?
So I had my my amazing elevated terrain with the Ring of TK. I would sidestep. I generate a spotlight. So the spotlight was made every game. So it was definitely my MVP construct. I'd sidestep it on the elevated, and then I would free TK the elevated to KO it, creating Scrappy Doo on click 1, since the construct had Mystery Ink keyword.
Even if everybody did that in silver for a year, it still would not make up for the uselessness that the spotlight was during its time in Modern.
No, and Scrappy's not overpowered. He did come in huge, especially game 1. Game 1 was the game where he was probably the most important.
Do you want to go over your game 1?
Yep, so my game 1, I went up against Merritt, who was playing the Fantastic Four Force. was really bad. So he was he had 398 points, so he was 2 points under, but he was playing the Fantastic Four 009 Spider-Man at 75, specifically just so we get a free Mjolnir. He had Franklin Richards with Avatar of Animal Man, because 3 powers isn't enough. And then he had Black Leopard, Dad Thing with nothing. Invisible Woman, the common swap, which she was 40 points. Lockjaw Legacy with the Beetle Pod. Legacy Leech with Stones of Merlin, and he had Black Shirt Porter. His sideline was Halt Mutant, Resolve of the Green, Abscissa for to keep Leech alive. And then he had the Asgardian Thor, or the Human Torch Thor, the Empire Mr. Fantastic, the Gala She-Hulk, and the Wolverine. So, to start, I was looking at his sideline. He had Halt Mutant and Resolve of the Green. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then I just noticed Leopard wasn't equipped with a Mjolnir. So I saw him like, Spider-Man has it? I asked him, what figures on her sideline are 75 points? And it was Mr. Fantastic and Wolverine. I'm like, Chair Panther's picking them. So, and he's like, are you serious? He's like, I told him this was going to happen. And everyone said, don't worry, they're going to pick those one shots. Your swap is fine. I'm like, well, sorry. So he ended up swapping. Yeah, it was. He ended up swapping. Oh, interesting. He swapped a figure that's not on his sideline. So it must be Valeria then instead of this Human Torch. Yeah, because 75 points. Yeah, so he took out so that Human Torch was on there, but he had Valeria instead, the uncommon, because he swapped Invisible Woman for Valeria, and She-Hulk for Spider-Man just to get Mjolnir on there.
Gotcha.
And he was limited on his free actions because of Hulkbuster, and so since he couldn't really do what he wanted to do, he mistakenly equipped She-Hulk with Mjolnir, and I did not correct him. I guess, he did say, well, I'm not going to take that back. And I'm like, well, if you don't want to take it back, you can. Merritt's a really good guy, so I would have let him take it back. But, yeah, that got him flustered a little bit. He's still a great player. He decided to just full force me across the map with Leech. And the way that I placed my figures, he put me on Wakanda. I put Prime Panther and Wakanda Hulkbuster, and then I had another figure in between them. I can't remember I think it might have been T'Challa Star-Lord. And so that way, if he wanted to shut off their powers, that way he could get more free actions, he'd only be able to place Leech in one square, potentially, to shut off those two people, which I was already prepared for with my placement of getting Scrappy on with the Elevated. So then my next turn, I free TK'd the Elevated to be underneath Leech, so that way he was no longer adjacent. And then I proceeded to have to take an entire turn.
What'd you taste?
To kill. I tasted an entire turn.
Yum.
To kill Leech. I had to taste Leech. It took me literally an entire turn. He used Resolve of the Green. He had Stones of Merlin. Luckily, he rolled a 2 twice, because even Scott Porter re-rolled his 2 into another 2, so he lost that.
So, Miles, real quick.
Resolve of the Green.
With Leech and having the Stones of Merlin, how did Leech taste?
Well, I didn't really eat him. He just fell off the building, so I wasn't able to get that last taste.
What about Merlin's Stones?
Yeah, 'cause I just left it alone. I should have got it. I should have tasted Stones of Merlin. Yeah, so Abscissa brought out, so since the only adjacent square was on that Elevated, it ended up being an easy 75 points because I just outwitted his toughness, Abscissa's toughness. And then I just charged with Scrappy picking up the Elevated, KOing both of them. Yeah, and then after that, it was just the next term. It was pretty much game over.
How many rounds did you get?
3 turns to wipe this. Yeah, that's the story of the event. Is that I got 3, maybe a few minutes into my 4th turn, the entire event. And so that was roughly about 15 to maybe 20 minutes max of me playing per game.
What about round 2?
Yes, and in round 2, I went up against Jordan Fricks with Herald Horde. This is the start of me playing on King's Tomb for the rest of the next 6 games. So his team was Hal Jordan and Sinestro Legacy full at 175 with Power Gem. Surfer with Khonshu, the Heralds of Galactus Iconics. Mogo with Taweret. Green Man with the Green Lantern ring. Black Shirt Porter, and then Legacy Green Lantern at 20 with the Ring of TK. He had Diabolic Bargain, Resolve of the Green, Hal Jordan, Khonshu, Sinestro, Taweret, and Murder in the City Enduring. And I believe I took Murder in the City Enduring and Resolve of the Green with my Chair Panther. I took him a few... his first turn, he moved up because he had really no alpha. And this is where the story of the day started, where their turn 2 took forever. And I don't think it was malicious at all. It's the fact that I had Wakanda Hulkbuster shutting off his free actions. Plus, I would drop Hulk Mutant. So that way I'd be able to move up there, especially in the rooms. And then, so it took him a few minutes. I can't remember the exact time, but it ended up being just 2 barriers. So then I'm like, oh crap, okay. So he's going to be able to come and get me. And so I had to limit where he could get me at. And so that Hal Jordan and Sinestro definitely does hit hard. But I was able to take out his Surfer because he missed with the Surfer. And I was able to make to where Hal Jordan and Sinestro attacks really didn't affect me much, even though he's hitting for 6. And so I ended up winning that one 130 to 35. And I think I was like the start of my turn 4 when that game was called.
How was that Hal Jordan and Sinestro?
Disgusting. I was scared to deal with him.
13 for 6?
Yeah, twice. So, yeah, he was disgusting. He did knock. He did knock my Hulkbuster down off of his speed power. So, and that was pretty quick after that. After the Hulk Mutant turn, he was able to hit him down past his non-free turn.
Did he just come up and punch him, or were you not in hindering?
He came up and punched me. He wanted to hit him, from range, but he couldn't. He had to move there and then make another attack by not moving.
Yeah, hypersonic for 10 with a 10 range is pretty sick. 13 for 6 twice.
Yeah, I did hit my super senses on the second attack, luckily.
That was lucky.
Or maybe my impervious, yeah. Yeah. It was this game and the next were definitely, besides the last game I played, was definitely the games that were like could have went either way, and roles were definitely played key.
Well, what was your next round?
Next round was honestly my hardest matchup, and once again, we talked about this team. He changed it a little bit. But until you go against this team, I don't think you realize how just disgusting this team is. I went up against Callan, and he played Stark Industries squad. Still my favorite team. Like,
this team is awesome.
It's scary. So it's Scarlet Scarab, the super rare from next phase with Influence Ring. Then you have Tony Stark from Smash and Destroy with the Golden Armor. Prime Josiah X, the non-legacy with Bloodstone. Radioactive Man with Darkhold, Legacy Man-Bat with Destroyer Armor, the Wonder Woman 80 Flash with Avatar of Animal Man, and then the Notorious Harley Quinn. And he had Sinister Science, Hulk Mutant, Resolve of the Green, Animal Man, and War Machine. Once again, I put him onto that same map. We were there. This is... that Radioactive Man took too long to KO. So... opposing characters that can use Energy Explosion or Quake modify attack -2. And then it says opposing characters within 3 squares modify damage -1 when making close attacks. So when you're going there to make a close attack with him, he's reducing penetrating. He's reducing by 3 damage because of Tony. So he's actually reducing by 4 damage. So you have to deal him 5 damage to deal 1 damage to him. is just ridiculous. So I was able to get him. The game was actually really close until he went and was able to pulse wave me because he used pulse wave as his one free, and this is actually what turned the tide. So he rolled a 5, only hit one thing, and he's like, I'm probbing this. I need to hit more. And then he rolled a 4, so the only thing he hit was was my construct. But the big thing that it did was it ended the duration of Animal Man on Flash. So when he moved into attack with Flash, Flash is left open with no reducer except for 1 damage. So I was able to neuter his Man-Bat. His Radioactive Man was already KO'd. I was then killed Flash, and then it took me more actions than I wanted to kill Scarlet Scarab. And then his next turn, he kind of retreated a little bit, but he sent Man-Bat in, and he crit missed. And the reason why Man-Bat is so good is not just an attacker and the fact that their team name is Man-Bat, but when you look at it, it says whenever he hits with a close attack after resolutions, you give a hit character a bleeding token. And when a character with 1 or more bleeding tokens is dealt damage, increase the damage dealt by +1 for each bleeding token on them. It's not a modify, it's an increase. And so with Bloodstone and that Harley's going to be dealing 2 unavoidable with a bleeding token on you. So, and that stacks.
Right.
So, yeah, it was he missed them, so the next turn I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go get more points. There's no way that, Man-Bat can go ahead and kill me. So I mind controlled Man-Bat with my T'Challa Star-Lord and had him go and KO his Harley Quinn. And then last action was called about that. And I believe that was turn 4 as well. We each got 4 turns in that game. But yeah, that game could have went either way. If he would have hit that pulse wave, I think it would have been a game changer for sure. And because he's going to be dealing 2-3 damage pulse wave because of the and 4, I guess technically, because a few of them had the bleeding tokens on them. So yeah, like 4 or 5 damage pulse wave, it would have just completely destroyed me. But I ended up winning 180 to 60.
Okay, yeah, it sounded like he had some bad luck here. Did he hit you with the so Influence Ring on Scarlet Scarab for the knockback on the pulse wave? Did he hit you with that at all?
No, he missed his pulse wave.
He
The one pulse wave he used.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's so 60 points, running shot, pulse wave, prob with a stop click that has invincible and super senses and mystics and cosmic energy. This is not seen too often, but she's not bad. There's a little bit.
Well, no,
of talk
she's also
about her
reducing by 3 damage
because
like
of
this
Tony.
team specifically. Tony, she's it gets insane like that. It's one of those teams that like because I knew what it did because we talked about it, but like after playing it, like you really see like just how much potential this team really has. Josiah X and Radioactive Man with Tony Stark is just disgusting.
So, and he's got golden armor on Tony Stark to get the invulnerability. Josiah X with the Bloodstone. So he's giving everyone the ability to reduce penetrating damage. How come nobody's playing him with the Phoenix Pog? And your whole team
I have
just
no idea.
reduces penetrating damage? That seems worth 60 points.
I think because he's looked at as a subpar prime. And I think that Callan's really shown that Josiah X, there's something there. And I do think that, I think him with Phoenix can get, like, you can go non-theme, because we're seeing non-theme becoming a thing. And, that just makes it insane. So,
yeah,
that would help a lot of things.
Everyone reduces penetrating damage, and then Tony Stark is getting them to reduce an extra 1. What was the Radioactive Man with Darkhold? Just to do whatever he wants, prob or outwit?
Yeah, prob. Yeah, outwit.
And then did he have the Destroyer on Man-Bat? Was that on the giant size click or the close combat? Giant size always?
Yeah.
And how did he play the Avatar of Animal Man on Flash? What did he switch back and forth to?
Well, he didn't really have an option to switch back and forth because that would have been his one free. So his turn 1, he just chose Invincible. And then that duration was reset and he was KO'd.
Gotcha. And then Harley Quinn is just there for the Bloodstone interaction with Man-Bat.
Yeah. And then also, this is why he likes going second, because this is where it gets insane too, is that characters modify attack and damage +1. So, yeah, when that Man-Bat hits, if you want, or the Flash, like it's just, the damage potential for this team is sneaky good.
Yeah, this is a really cool team.
I do like Radioactive Man at full, though. I think that's like, what I would do with him to potentially get in there. But, I mean, even at 50 points, the amount of damage he reduces is just... at 50 points, he's just stupid effective. That 10 attack's the only thing holding him back.
Could he make that... So if he drops Flash for Radioactive Man going full, and then puts Avatar of Animal Man on Radioactive Man, do you think that would work?
Yeah, I think so. I do like Sinister Science, but I just don't think it's worth the 10 points.
Yeah.
I think that if you just drop that off and then get a 5-point one shot to replace it with, like with a Fortify or something, potentially, yeah. Flash is good, but he's a really good effective attacker, but yeah.
Yeah, because I like Radioactive Man better at full too, but this is an awesome team. All right, what about your fourth round?
All right, my fourth round was against, spoilers, the eventual winner, Jeff Ewing, Sinister Syndicate squad. So I won 390-5 pretty easily. So we'll go over his team and you'll know exactly why. He had Prime Iron Spider at full, Spot with Avatar of Animal Man, Ghost Goblin, Mysterio at 50 with the Reality Gem, Sandman at 50, the Spider-Verse one, Bombshell from SVAC, which is interesting, and then the starter Shocker at 40 with Influence, with his sideline being Fortify, Halt Mutant, Resolve of the Green, Animal Man, Dark Phoenix, Kid Thanos, King Killmonger, and Doom Supreme. I shut off his Fortify and King Killmonger. Kid Thanos. Because I wanted to limit his drop-off ability.
Mm-hmm.
Bombshell bringing in ultimates is really good because he's able to just give tokens out. But yeah, he was under the impression that it was as per usual that each character got a free. So we had to have the judge over, and I had to explain to him. I said, I'm sorry. I said, because he's like, it doesn't work that way, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it does. Like the win ruled that. We'll go ahead and get Jay over here, and which I had to say that to a few people as well. Because they were all under the impression that, it worked like it read. Yeah. But unfortunately it didn't. So, yeah, this is, his team didn't function. So, it was a pretty straight cut and narrow, just easy defeat.
So did he actually use Bombshell?
Yes.
Because he didn't have any way to swap her out or anything, right? What was he doing with her?
No.
Just access to the Ultimates team ability? Okay.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of points for that.
Yeah. There's a few things here, like Iron Spider at full instead of Sandman at full, but, it worked for him, so.
Yeah, he obviously won with it, so. Cool to see Sinister Syndicate take it. But yeah, it did just totally gets taken out by Hulkbuster if you're taking away all the free actions on it.
Yep.
Was that the end of Swiss then? No.
No. This the next round was the end of Swiss. So I was 4-0 going into the last round of Swiss with Corey Franklin, who the Eagles, with Eagle Hub on YouTube. Check it out, PDX. He was also the only other undefeated, so we were the only 4-0s at that time. So he played Mystical Mob, which is as usual. He loves his Mystical. Legacy Juggernaut with Avatar of Animal Man. Trove Doom. This, when you hear this, Pete, you're going to be like, I love that. And I think Ollie's going to love it too. So Trove Doom with Daimonic and Liar. DJ Doom with the platform. Legacy Druid with Nightbringer Spin. Prime Elsa with Trick Arrow. Felix Faust with Ring of TK, Tri-Sentinel, the original one, and Wendigo. And his sideline was Diabolic Bargain, Evil Entwinement, Cult Retribution, Abscissa, Animal Man. Robot Doom, Doctor Doom, Sorcerer Supreme, Lord Doom, Mimic, and Treasure Chest. And then his terrain markers was the Joker's gas canister, dumpster fire, and upper body. And he said he picked Joker's gas canister because without Chthon, it was hard for him to get it up. His exact words.
Excuse me.
That's what he said, because he's talking about his attack and damage. So it's 3 points. When this object is KO'd, you may attach the Joker gas marker to a character in an adjacent square. When it's KO'd as part of an object attack, you may attach the Joker gas marker to the hit target. While the Joker gas marker is attached, that character can use Battle Fury and modifies its attack and damage values +1 and defense value -2. And at the beginning of each of that character's turn, roll a d6. On a result of 5-6, you remove the Joker gas marker. So the gas canister is pretty much like a tiny Chthon, because Avatar of Animal Man, you'll give Juggernaut Close Combat Expert, and then gas canister you also get another Close Combat Expert essentially. So Juggernaut's a 13 for 6.
That's good.
Yeah.
Pete, why do you think of that?
Well, I'm not as smart as Corey, mostly. I mean, that's my answer. So.
Yeah, and so once again, it was a slog fest. This is I was still doing okay, but yeah, this is nothing on Corey's part. It's kind of, it's par for the course, I guess, with my team, which is just not my specialty, especially after not playing for 4.5 months. But I won 105-15 in a slog fest.
And then that was the end of Swiss. So then where did you place? Were you in first then?
I was top seed. Yeah, I was top seed.
Okay, so then you played 8th place going into Top Cut. How did that one go?
So it was against Dustin, the Oregon State champ. He played X-Men Force. Bring in Prime Thor at 75 with the Angler. Mern with Dream Ruby. Gala Havoc with Biogram Image. Gala Scarlet Witch. Apoc and Genesis, each with a Sword Bearer. Venom Magneto and Proteus with Power Gem, Fortify, Heimdall's Sight, Pim Particles, and the Flash. Obviously, I chose Power Gem and Heimdall's Sight. So, if you're not aware of what this team can do, so Thor does the Pulse Wave when Thor uses it, and the attack roll is doubles. Hit opposing characters are dealt 3 damage instead. So the trick with this is that he has Avengers, so Scarlet Witch takes her Gala invite token once per game. When an Avengers keyword character attacks, you can replace a die in their attack roll with a 5. And then Havoc has when a friendly character with the X-Men keyword hits and 2 5s is rolled, increase the damage dealt to all hit targets by +1. Because it's once per turn for all friendly characters with the X-Men keyword. When an attack roll includes exactly 1 5, you may replace the other die with a 5. And so it's also an increase that Havoc does. So that's not a modifier. So the Pulse Wave is doing 3 normally, 4 with Havoc. If he had Power Gem, if it's a 10 or higher, that then becomes a critical hit. So that's going to be 5 damage. And then with knockback. So he has a chance of doing a 6 damage Pulse Wave. That will just destroy a team.
Seems fine.
He moved up in place. Yeah, it totally fine. Yeah, so he moved up in place because, as always, with Hulkbuster limiting him. And I was able to hide behind a wall and after using Halt Mutant, so he wasn't able to move or place anyone. So that turn took quite a bit because he was trying to figure out if there was a way for him to potentially move out or like place out or something. And then he just decided that he's just going to barrier twice. That turn did take quite a lot of time. So I got in position, was able to then KO his Apocalypse, his Genesis, and his Venom Magneto. So that was that's where the game went. Thor was also damaged a little as well. He did get Hulkbuster onto his last click, but in the end, I ended up winning 120-5 with, once again, 3, maybe a little bit into the 4th turn.
It's a unique
There
team.
was like no. Oh yeah, it was a great team. Yeah, so and it's not my strength. I didn't have any practice or anything. Like I was frustrated just because I came to play cliX and I guess boo me for bringing Wakanda Hulkbuster. I guess.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. So then I was going against Corey. I'm never frustrated whenever I play Corey, and so when I sat down, my brain just went into autopilot and just it's a casual game, and so he came half across the map, and then I just answered that, and which obviously that's not playing the team strength. So and he was able to beat me 210-33.
Yeah, you cannot let your guard down with Corey.
No, it says yeah. It was just no. I know. Yeah, that's exactly it, and it's it's not going to happen again. But yeah, I was just in a place where there was no time to try and just get refocused because once again this is like top 4, start at 10:30. This was at like 7. So,
So against you on his team,
9 hours later.
What was he choose? Did he choose something for Animal Man as his free action turn 1?
Trying to think of what his frees were. Yeah, he really wasn't choosing a lot of frees.
Probably Invincible.
No, Close Combat Expert.
Oh, okay. For all the damage and
sweet
attack
picture.
with the canister.
Yeah.
And then did he take something from you with the time platform doom right away?
No.
Really?
What's a free action?
Yeah, he gets 1. I would have done that turn 1.
Yeah, but you did that Animal Man turn 1. There was really so when you look at what my team is, like there's like I guess the only thing you could have took. Yeah, better than your team's. That's what this team is. But I mean, so there's Darkhold, Ring of TK, and Liar Ring. So 2 of them are freeze to do. I guess he could have took the Indigo Tribe Ring as well. But yeah.
Did he give the trick arrows to anyone when you played him?
No.
Once
again, that's a free action.
Right, yeah. So you really hindered a lot of what he could do.
Yeah, so I was on the fence, where I'm like, okay, I think Wakanda Hulkbuster needs to be on the restricted list. Because it's really hard for me to really form an opinion because I don't really play that often. And so a lot of things I'm looking at things like on paper. But I will say after playing that Wakanda Hulkbuster, Hulk Mutant was also an issue too. I have my thoughts on one shots are just I think they're one of the worst things that happen since ID cards. But that aside, I think Wakanda Hulkbuster honestly needs banned from the format. There's a few other things that do as well. He is just too restrictive. And if you think that getting only 3 turns in an hour game is something that is healthy for the game, I'm sorry. I don't understand that argument. And like I said, I've completely changed it. It's not a 180, it's more like a 90-degree turn where I'm like, okay, I think that he needs restricted. But after playing him, and mind you, I had no playtesting or anything with this team at all. So and each one of my opponents, if you look at the opponents, there is nothing that one matchup I learned in one matchup would help me in the next matchup. So they're all like, I played 6 different teams. My first 6 games were 6 very different teams. And Wakanda Hulkbuster shut down most of it. I don't think that there's room in the format for something like that. I think there's other things that need to be able to stifle it. I think the ability to just shut down things just as bad as Wakanda Hulkbuster does is bad. I was also on the fence to where I didn't think that he was at Juice's level. And now, mind you, I will say that I don't think Juice is the worst thing in Modern. But I think Wakanda Hulkbuster is worse than Juice because he limits your opponents to 1 and doesn't limit you.
Right.
And I realize that it's only for 3 clicks.
The big issue now is that when he was in modern, it was small maps and 300 points, and now that you can use big maps and you get an extra 100 points, and you have all those points of free actions that you can still use. It's not a good formula for that character. I don't think he was that big of an issue when he was in modern for that reason, but yeah, when you put him in a different environment, he does become a problem.
Absolutely. And I think that's worth noting that we also had another player. He was playing, I guess, first time release since pre-pandemic. And he was playing Wakanda, Hulkbuster, and Avengers, and he was still learning the nuances of the team. Lost his first 2 games, and then went 3-2. So, and that's not to say that he's not a good player. But when you look at all the silver events, I mean, I could be wrong, but like I want to say the only one that there's one, maybe 2 Hulkbuster teams in the entire state series of silver to have a losing record with Hulkbuster, with several winning events. And if I was more disciplined, there's no reason why I shouldn't have won this event. But that's where I just can't. Yeah, it's not my play style, and I felt so exhausting. I don't know how people can just do that. Just go full. Yeah, it definitely takes a stamina thing, and I just like I said, I hadn't played in 4.5 months. No excuse. Kudos to the actual winner. But the one thing for me not making the finals, I am glad that the finalists were actually able to play the game after me
So
playing
from the
both.
ROC State Provincial Championships, Wakanda Hulkbuster was represented on 22 teams and had 71 wins for a 61% win percentage.
Yeah, and no, and as someone like I said that was like I went 6-0 with him against 6 very different teams, and he's bad. I'm like, okay, he's gonna be fun because I'm a huge Panther fan, so I'm like, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But after playing him, yeah, it's an unhealthy game element for the format.
Sculpt was cool. If they would have just left it that every character gets one, it would have been way less of an issue.
Yeah, go ahead and just remove that win.
Errata.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, going up. So the top 8, we went over Dustin McGibbon's team. In 7th place was Will E with a Mystical Mob team. So this was the full point 150 Saturnine with Daimonic and Remaker rings, the Prime Blue Beetle for Masters of Time with the Avatar of Animal Man, Soldier Supreme with the Ring of TK, the Wonder Woman 80 Felix Faust with the Stones of Merlin, and the Black Shirt Scott Porter with Mind Gem, Fortify, Animal Man, and a bunch of trouble alerts on the sideline. So this is a neat one too. This Saturnine is way better than what the amount of people that actually play her. So he's given her what shape
I
change
played against
poison.
him.
Did you? Did
Yeah,
I
it
not
was
say
a
it?
few. Not this event. No,
Okay.
it was a 2v2. It was the 2v2 from I think when she was still Mar, right before she rotated, and he played her, and she is a monster.
Yeah, I had to play her once too.
I was able to beat him, but I will say that he was the one Washington player that I wasn't able to play that I was really hoping to beat because he was the only man bat there that I needed to beat. So I would have been able to wipe all the man bats. So he got lucky.
This is a really cool team too, with a full point Blue Beetle
Yeah.
with the Avatar on him, and then lots of defense, giving him what shape change, and then the Soldier Supreme rollout.
Yeah.
And still Black Shirt and Felix Faust, yeah.
Yeah, he loves that piece, and rightfully so. He knows that figure inside and out.
All right, how about 6th place? Somebody finally made this team, and it was Brian Dormeyer.
Brian Dormeyer, Monster Mob, 3-3, 14-15. How'd the king do? Oh yeah. Death from the Undead with the Bloodstone. Grim Reaper with the Spinning Mandrim ring, also from Undead. Carnage Silver Surfer with Lightning and Spectral. Sky Tyrant with Pog Your Pog. Necron, the Commissioner with Rookie and the Time Gem. Carnage, the Legacy Carnage, and then Prime Hulk with the motorcycle. And sideline was Pim Particle, Shield Throw, Ares, Deadpool, Poseidon, Sentinel, Scroll Spy in the case of the adventure of the Speckled Band. So for people that don't know, Death is basically constantly checking and giving you extra damage every time a monster hits.
The speckled band is actually the same part as the speckled armor. It's a piece of the speckled armor.
So both Death and Grim Reaper are doing that, and then Bloodstone stops them from healing. So if he hits, they're taking 2 instances of unavoidable damage that they can't heal.
Yeah, and his top 8 match was rough. When you look at the score, he lost by 5 points. But what add insult to injury was the fact that, like, Prime Leopard, because he's went up against Merit, was on his last click. Franklin was on his last click, and then something else was on his last click.
Well, I checked out your guys' event before it started, and I looked at his team, and I was like, "Wow, that is crazy mean." And then 2 rounds later, he was 0-2, and I was very surprised.
Brian Dice.
Yeah, that he
Brian
was down,
Dice.
but then
I
he
will
obviously
say that
rallied
for him.
back.
Yeah, he did the old what Miles used to do: tank for 2 rounds and then get into that loser bracket, baby. Claw your way to the top. Yep.
Miles, do you want to do the Cole Siebert?
Yeah, so Cole Siebert has a Soldier Squad. He's went 3-3, 14-23. He had Captain Carter at full. It's interesting that he didn't have her start with the shield. Oh, no, I need to pay 5 points. Never mind, it makes sense, yeah. At full, Prime Wonder Woman with the Green Lantern ring and utility belt. Arena cap with Mjolnir. Pegasus cap with the ring of TK. Masters of Time Hal Jordan with Avatar of Bast, which is an interesting call. Black Shirt Porter with the emotional modifier. Copycat, Sentinel Bystander, Weasel, and Lucas, PJ, and Scott with Mind Gem, Pim Particles, Bast, Trouble Alerts, Scrappy Doo, and Mimic on the sideline.
Was there a reason for the Sentinel Bystander?
Well, yeah, he's going to put him in the arena, I'm guessing.
Oh, because it's a 2x2 pog.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's not bad for 10 points. That's a good play. The Captain Carter that won that event, that was the Prime, though, right?
Yes. Yeah. The shield theme.
Yeah, this is one that is just Giant Reach 6.
Yep.
With Quake. Did you get a chance to see this one played at all?
No. Normally I do, but I had to go to time on most of my games, which just felt so bad. Yeah.
Well, we've seen Kilseum Cap do well plenty of times, but this Prime Wonder Woman needs to see more play, and this is the first time we've seen this 95-point Captain Carter, but she's obviously great. 6 Giant Reach, 12 attack, Quake, and then what is it when Captain Carter knocks back an opposing character? She may choose the direction of the knockback.
Yes, she can bring him. So, using Pim Particles, she can hit somebody, drag them over to her, and then also trigger Mind Gem as well.
That's awesome.
So if you wanted to shut off a power. So
is she? I guess you didn't see any of the matches, but I wonder if she was in or was she maybe knocking people into the Kilseum?
Or towards it would make sense, I would assume. I mean, that Giant Reach 6 when she's giant, and she's giant with Pim Particles. Yeah, that's a Scorpion get over here,
Right. No, that's awesome. All right, and then I think we went over the other ones. 4th place was Merritt Chapman. You took 3rd. Corey took 2nd, and Jeff Ewing took 1st. So congrats to Jeff for taking Washington States. Then we have Louisiana State. So this is the one that we were supposed to go to. It was silver and 23 people. Top 8. 8th place was Emma Bradforth with the Magneto tent pole. So this is the Iconics Magneto. She was playing him with the Trick Arrows as her restricted unit. Kevin with the Avatar of Towerette. Mr. Oz and a Time Breaker for 5 points. And then sideline was Absorbing Man, Gorilla Grodd, Mimic, and Towerette. So the Trick Arrow was an interesting play. I wonder if she was making...
Well, this is
What's that?
Yeah, this is Well, I'm wondering yet this is a perfect example when you're talking about Phoenix Pog with that Josiah X. I wonder how that would play with Magneto, getting him to reduce that pin.
So you would not be able to do that yet because that's too many modern points, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But once that changes, yeah, that would be huge. Being able to have impervious for 7 clicks, reduce pen.
Well, you can also just have him adjacent to Josiah X, and so that's what I'm wondering, like if Magneto,
Oh,
if that's so. This Magneto is still I can't say definitively, but it's just I don't know if it's going to be the same as how I feel with Hulkbuster if I played it. I don't think it would. I think that he's totally fine from everything that I'm seeing.
I think this is more of a case of people just still don't know the best way to go about taking him on, and the big maps
I
does
think so,
make it
too.
hard because you have to cross that that threshold of getting to him, and you're using actions to do that. But I mean, realistically, the only even like her team, she's only attacking with Magneto. Even if he gets 2 attacks, that's it. I guess the trick arrows give him a 3rd attack, depending on what he
Yeah.
is able to flip. So if Magneto
Mhm.
flips, what?
Well, she has Prime Absorbing Man, so she does get that second attacker.
Yeah, I feel like if Absorbing Man comes out, you
But
just
that's where
target
it's
him.
scary. Yeah.
He goes
So
down
that's what's
so
scary, 'cause
fast in 400.
yeah, even if he's able to pick powers, it's still that was an issue that I had, when I was playing him, um, but because you're like, okay, I don't have to worry about killing the 295 Magneto. Now I can kill a support plus get Absorbing Man, so that's going to give you that much more of a blanket, of protection to
You know
where
what though? Once you start picking like combat reflexes or ranged combat expert, and Magneto is still decreasing your combat values, that is a pretty crazy tie-up piece.
yeah, for Magneto specifically, yes, I did, yeah.
I do like that combo. And then
Yeah, because you
Kevin's
get that
there for the
secondary
reroll.
attacker. Yep, and you can also reroll the Absorbing Mans too, which is nice. Oz is going to stop them from really TKing. But you also get to place him with Time Breakers, so Magneto's getting there for sure.
Uh-huh. No, I like this. It's a nice fresh take on the Iconics Magneto, which is not easy to do when he's like 3/4 of your build.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's a neat take on her. How about 7th place, Miles?
All right, in 7th place we have Ricky Prignano with Ruler roster. You know what team this is? We have DJ Doom, Spot with Avatar of Animal Man, Aquaman BTU with Serpent Crown, so everyone gets Dolphin, Black Leopard with Mjolnir, Professor X with Captain Carter's Shield, Mephisto with Ring of TK, Black Shirt Porter with Bloodstone, and Baby Groot with Halt Mutant and Pym Particles, a few what is Robot Doom and Sorcerer Supreme Doom, which seem to be like, besides Lord Doom, the go-tos with some Trouble Alerts and Mimic.
I think this was pretty close, if not identical, to what he played at our States a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And came in second with it.
Did he play Doom though? I don't remember the Doom swap.
So he
Oh
might
yes,
have
he
not
was.
played-
Yeah, because he was. Yeah, no, he did
was-
because he was taking. Because he took away your universal weapon.
No,
the
so
time
that was
platform.
his brother Matt Prignano.
Oh, okay.
So he might have made a slight switch. I think they were playing pretty similar teams because Matt was not playing Mephisto or Professor X. That was stuff that he was playing for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he switched out this Doom and added it to the team or what, but most of
I'm
this
trying to think
team
what
he
else.
played when he was at Wisconsin States.
Black Leopard is something that I realized that he is your prime, but with equipment like Mjolnir, like this he's deserving of a restricted spot.
Yeah, restricted
that.
for sure. There's so much that's
just
come
because
out
of
in the game
Mjolnir.
since him. He was already like
Yeah.
annoying when he came out, but there's so
Yeah.
many things that have been added to the game now that him, even just as the prime, it's way too much.
It is. It's Hey, but you know what? Actually, maybe he's fine because Prime Rogue gets around it since Line of Fire requires you to target a character.
Yes.
So, hey, maybe it's fine.
Prime Rogue does get around it. Pete, how about sixth place?
Sixth place, we have Michael Nelson with Swamp Thing Squad, 3-3 with 1340 points. Prime Swamp Thing with the Avatar of Taweret. Spot from SPV 40. Oh, was that Spot? Okay. With the God Killer Sword, Kazar from Avengers Forever. With Zabu in the Ring of TK. The other Spot from, there he is, SVC 042. Crimson Gen, Kevin with the Avatar of Khonshu. Jennifer Kale with the Zero Ring. Cadmus Lab, Scientist, Copycat, Baby Groot, Phoenix, and Timebreaker. And sideline was Fortify, Halt Mutant, Ares, Khonshu, Mimic, and Taweret. So dual Spot, Swamp Thing action.
Yeah, I mean, going
Lots
against
of deployment too.
I mean, I think that he probably just needs a T-shirt that says "Half Nelson, Full Nelson, Michael Nelson." Like you're getting at it.
Man, Ares is the restricted unit to what Ares bomb with Spot, and then you can't reduce because of Prime Swamp Thing if he gets a grave under you. You have Kazar to move so Spot can move.
Yeah.
What is it? Ruler keyword they share? Yeah. Well thought out team, Jennifer Kale. Yeah. Has he been playing Prime Swamp Thing for a little bit now?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is pretty similar to the team that he won states with in Florida, I believe. I can't remember if Florida. Yeah, Florida was silver. So I want to say this is pretty close to his Florida states win.
Yeah, I think so.
Winning team.
All right, and then coming in fifth place was Joe Clark with the Ruler roster team, using Prime Camo with the Hell Cycle, Green Scar with the Avatar of Animal Man, Kazar with the +1 Longsword, the Aquaman LE, Cher Panther with Ring of TK, Blackshirt Scott Porter with Remaker and Zero, and then the Colossal Sinestro. Sideline was Fortify, Soul Siphon, Web Swinging Animal Man, Black Vulcan, Scrappy Doo, Skrull Spy, and a Flash, the Trouble Alert one. So this is just a lot of action up in your face, and between Aquaman and Kazar, they are getting there.
Yeah.
Green Scar is going to get, so you go to Hypersonic, Green Scar gets 1 attack with the Hypersonic, 2 more attacks with Avatar of Animal Man, giving him the Hypersonic, right?
No, so each time he moves, so he gets his hypersonic speed attack. If he moves 5 squares or less twice, then he gets 2 attacks, so that's 3. Aquaman's going to give him a fourth attack.
Yeah.
Kazar's going to give him a 5th attack.
Yes. And then if he wants, he has Camo that can take advantage of both Kazar or Aquaman as well, just to get up there a little bit more too. Yeah, tons of mobility on this one, and those are 2 pieces that you do not want in your face. Both have hypersonic speed to get there and other characters that get them to move. Yeah, that is mean. All right. Do you want to tell us who didn't win the event?
Yeah, and in 4th place, we have the Carolina Reaper himself, Joe Harrison. So I guess we can't put King of New Orleans on his checklist. But yeah, so the Carolina Reaper played Prime Rogue with the Blood Axe, MOE Dark Phoenix, Morph from 97, Saki with Avatar of Animal Man, Kevin, Legacy Panther with 0, Mephisto with Ring of TK, Baby Groot and Timebreaker, and his sideline was Fortify, Halt Mutant, Abscissa, Animal Man, Doom Supreme, Ghost Goblin, Kid Thanos, and his restricted was Iron Inquisitor.
I think the Blood Axe secret is out. That's starting to show up on a lot more builds. So Rogue is getting 2 attacks. Dark Phoenix, she's got Brute, right? So Dark Phoenix gives her an extra attack. She dies. Morph can bring her back. And then Saki's the backup.
And then Abscissa also can bring her back as well.
Oh, yeah, prevent the death.
I'm going through here.
And then he's got Mephisto and the MOE swap to take tokens off and keep attacking. So that's a pretty mean combo right there, too.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll be able to attack at least 3 times a turn,
Oh yeah.
every turn. And it's a
Yep.
lot of work to put her down.
Absolutely is.
How about third place, Pete?
Third place is Conrad Bernardo, Scientist Squad, 5-2, 1270. And he more spot action, scientist theme though. Spot with the Power Gem, Saki with the Avatar of Animal Man, Spot with the Crimson Gem, Mr. Oz throwing a TK, Norman Osborn with the Emo mod, Harley Quinn from Notorious with the Bloodstone. That looks like White Shirt Porter with the Sinestro Core ring, Spider Man from AB 60040 with Mjolnir, Copycat the Phoenix WWE ring, and Sideline was Fortify, Obsessa, Animal Man, Gorilla Grodd, Mimic, Scrappy Doo, the Destroyer, and War Machine. So double spot Saki, all on a scientist theme. That's a nice team. It's doing a ton of stuff, man. Holy cow.
That Spot's 12 for 5, potentially 4 attacks.
Yep, Spot is definitely with the silver one. It as if he needed any help.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the top damage output combos. But it's just the way you can get back out after you've made the attack or moved and then made the attack back from your home. It's very hard to counter because he's really only got, for the most part, 3 attackers, right? It's just 2 Spots and Sakarian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but those.
But when you're
are
able to
pretty-
attack
pretty
from
good.
across, yeah, and 2 of them can attack across the map, so you're really not putting them into harm's way.
How does and then he's bringing the ring. You can't use like Ring of TK on the WWE ring, right? Because it's special terrain, not a terrain marker.
Yeah. I don't think you can move the WWE ring.
And then he's
I
probably
think they're
putting
considered a mobile.
Spot in there though, and then you can re-roll the range attack of an opposing character outside the ring that's targeting a friendly character inside the ring, and then once per turn you may re-roll the close attack of a friendly character in the ring. So you get a nice little buffer of an attack with the Spots.
Yeah, and if that's really good too, especially if you're dealing with Constantine, because like I'm not using prob, I'm just re-rolling it. It's called creative control. That's what it should have been called.
Coming in second was JM DeJulio with Harley Quinn Horde, going 6-2, 1805 for the day. He had Carnage Silver Surfer with the Avatar of Khonshu, and then Cyborg Superman at 40 with Influence and Spectral, Reverse Flash with the Avatar of Animal Man, Venom Magneto with Bloodstone, Black Panther was a Chair Panther with the Ring of TK, the Bardley Quinn with the Trick Arrows, the Notorious Harley Quinn with Spin and Zero, Plastic Man, Copycat Bystander, Legacy Daredevil with Crimson Gem, the 10-point Spider-Man, Weasel Pog, and the Time Breaker. So KOing the 10-point Spider-Man right away so that you can use Cyborg Superman to target through, objects and robots? Is that right? Yes. Equipped
Characters that are equipped or robots. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, because I didn't realize, because I didn't look through all the standings. I saw his first opponent. So I will correct myself. There is now 3 people with a losing record that played Wakanda Hulkbuster. The war criminal Scott Johnson has been added to that list.
He just does not like people having fun.
Well, he learned his lesson. Still think he needs banned after I played him.
This is a little different of a team, though. It's really just 3 super offensive pieces.
Well, and he could probably play most of these figures in his sleep. He's been playing Reverse Flash since he came out. And then Cyborg Superman, that's
the new one.
It's Scarab Light, so I'm actually surprised that he hasn't been played as much as he could, because I know there's a lot of Scarab lovers, and Cyborg Superman is 40 points. You pay 10 points for the Robot Superman, and there's your 50-point Scarab.
So he can actually use the influence ring through people that have been equipped, huh?
No, I think that it says within 3 squares, and I think that I believe it's. I'm not sure how they would.
Oh
rule that.
yeah,
If it's
no,
within
that would.
3.
Yeah. So if he's within 3
Yeah, it's
squares, then
3
you
of
would
them.
not need the line of fire. So you could do it even without
Yeah.
that. But yeah, you would still have to be within 3. Okay. So he's just probably got it for the Force Blast and then the Precision Strike.
Yeah.
And then Double TK gets to play as Harley with the trick arrows.
Gets
Yeah.
barrel.
Barrel,
King's
yeah.
Tomb.
Plenty to like. All right,
Yep.
and then who won the events?
All right. And then the member of Trace Glizzies, Mr. Illuminati. How did I lose my link? Mr. Illuminati of Trace Glizzies won the event with the Mr. Sinister mob, going 7-1 with 1865. Prime Cable with the trick arrows as his restricted. Double Spot, new one with Avatar of Animal Man, Crimson Gem with the old one. Kevin with Khonshu. The Danger Room Mr. Sinister with Flying Carpet. Nathaniel Richards, Plastic Man, Copycat. Legacy Daredevil with the Ring of TK. Baby Groot and Phoenix Pog, and his sideline was Mind Gem, Hulk Mutant, Pim Particles, Black Vulcan, Gorilla Grodd, Animal Man, and Khonshu. He did bring the nightstick, so he was there to serve hard time. He was the big boss man from Cobb County, Georgia. You better respect the law and order.
I think this is the first Prime Cable to win an event, though, with all of them that have been going on.
Yep.
And all it took was for him to finally ditch Rescue.
Well, because, yeah, that's Trick Arrows and Cables. That's going to be your rescue right there. But he was actually very sad that you weren't able to make it, because he was looking forward to beating you with Cable Prime.
I'm sure. Yeah, trust me.
I
I
am,
wish I was there
I'm-
too.
Yeah, no, he did say that. Ask Pete. He will confirm.
That message was sent. It was sent and it was read, and he proved that you don't need to do some bullcrap universal weapon pulse wave people twice thing.
Oh, he didn't? What about Nathaniel Richards? He did it.
Yeah, he's still
He
pulse
gave him
waves.
Pulse Wave.
He just
Yeah, Pulse Wave
added
Trick
to
Arrow,
it.
baby.
I was trying to give Lou more credit.
Nope.
But you guys threw him under the bus there.
Not only was it a pulse wave, it was pulse wave with a follow-up trick arrow. So
Oh, so he did it better. There you
So
go.
Did it
seeing as how I
differently.
gave my unbiased opinion on a figure that I played, what's your unbiased opinion on Cable?
I still think he's fine. You still have to get line of fire on somebody.
Baloney.
What do you mean? He doesn't fly.
It's not
If
fun.
that's
He doesn't fly. You
if
can
that's the-
outwit him.
If that's the level of stuff that we're going to, of like, you still have to get line of fire. Well, yeah, for like half the attacks in the game, you still have to get line of fire, Rebin.
Not in the smash
So,
and bash era. You just
not-
need to run up and get to him. He doesn't fly. He doesn't ignore anything but characters.
Mhm.
He's only got an 8 speed. You can outwit him. A lot of that
He does
stuff's
not have
true.
an 8 speed. Get out of here.
What do you mean? He's got an 8 speed.
Yeah, you can move him 8 and then you can running shot for free. So he essentially is getting way farther than 8 speed. Just stop. 8 speed.
I don't know. I think he's fine. This is the first event he's won. How many?
No,
have
it's
we
not the
seen?
first. It's the first event we've talked about today. There's a few that have won the events. seen a
Since
few.
we started.
Mhm.
For states.
Yeah.
You'll have to find those because I don't remember a Prime Cable winning.
Well, that's the best thing about it is I don't need to find it. You can go ahead and listen to our backlog of our previous episodes.
All right, we're gonna go to Spain next. So Spain had 11 people for a modern event. top 4. Going to top is Miguel Martinez per Degaton pack, 3 and 2, 920 for the day. It was Prime Blue Beetle with the Bloodstone, the Guy Gardner chase from Lantern Legacy with the +1 longsword, Zal Jarrell with the Godkiller sword, Pegasus Captain America with Mjolnir, Alfred Pennyworth per Degaton with the Cosmic Viewer, and Fortify. So what did he have? Heart-shaped herb, phone booth, and upper body. So that's so he's doing the trick with Alfred and the upper body that we were talking about. And then main attacker.
It's interesting giving per Degaton the one improved targeting he didn't have.
Yeah.
With the Cosmic Viewer.
So maybe he is that his only leadership? No, he's got Captain America. So I wonder if he was using him as more of an attacker, because that gives him enhancement. Pegasus Captain America?
No, that's Pegasus. No, okay, he has traded leadership.
Yeah,
okay.
it's traded up traded. There. It's called Trust Me, They Can Be Useful.
Yeah, it's weird because like Captain
leadership.
America usually doesn't have leadership most of the time.
I know.
Kooky Cap.
Yeah.
You look at Arena Cap. So, yeah. I guess he's just not a good leader.
No, this one's got it though. So he's probably going to the Pensai enhancement. Blue Beetle then is a 5 damage. Guy Gardner probably Zala Jarrell goes up, places Guy Gardner.
Well, Guy or Cap or Peg Cap, either one's a warrior.
+1 longsword.
The
though, is
longsword is
over making a construct with unavoidable mystics. Yeah, that's a weird play.
I think it's interesting too that to not have just put on the Sapphire Ring on him and just make him some mystics unavoidable.
Yeah, I like that.
But you're getting it 13 for 5, so that's not nothing.
Does he have any super strength? Carry the upper body around.
Did he make a team where Blue Beetle's your 3rd best attacker? That's wild.
Blue Beetle
is
your
3rd best attacker though.
Strength.
Yeah, you can pick it with him.
I think I like the Cosmic Viewer better on Blue Beetle, and then put Bloodstone on per Degaton. Blue Beetle being able to see through hindering is huge.
Yeah.
All right, how about 3rd place?
Yes, and in 3rd place we have Francisco Jose Amado Galvin from the 49ers, San Francisco, with the Deity Mob. Prime Destroyer at 150, Diana at 50 with Animal Man, Freya with Destroyer, and then Trove Loki with Universal Weapon. And his sideline was Mind Gem that he got for free. Animal Man, Ares, Gaia. I'm guessing Gaia's on Destroyer. Just forgot to put it on her. Or maybe it's a pilot option. Does she have Asgardian?
Who?
Yes. Gaia. And then Phoenix Force Thor, and then you have the deity Thor. Because I don't know because Gaia is just on his sideline. I don't know if as an option for a pilot or to also put on to Destroyer.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah. Well, no, but he didn't put it on there, so that's why it's, But I'm guessing has Gaia attached to Destroyer. Because you can still choose her as a pilot, so.
Yeah. And then he's got, stealth? Or lines of fire or hindered?
Yeah, hindered. And then he's able to... Well, it doesn't matter because, he won't have stealth, but yeah. I mean, those 2 Thors are really good options on their last click, so.
And then it's almost a full Asgardian team. But then Diana just throws it out. Yeah. All right, and then how about 2nd place?
2nd place is Alejandro Umbria Lopez, Superman Squad, 3 and 3, 10-10. We have Alan Scott at 100 points with the Chameleon Flute to give him team player. Lobo, Prime Lobo, the +1 longsword. He's got Superman from... Is that the starter pack one? Which one is this?
That's from the Legion of Super Pets.
He's got the stick.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I've never actually seen him played. Spectre, Perdegaton with the Sinestro Core Ring and Copycat, and sideline was just Ares.
Well, he's handing
What
out
is
20
this?
defense. He's handing out 20 defense with Alan Scott. So you're just going to surround him and say, all right, you got to hit my 20.
What is this specific Superman doing, though? I forget.
Other friendly characters that are adjacent or that have the animal keyword modified defense +1. So
I
he's
missed the
handing, it's
adjacent
pretty much going to
part.
be a 21.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
And
So
then
21 defense.
and then he's got wild card on that Superman and Perdegaton, so they're gonna have together KC, Cosmic Energy, Superman Ally, JSA, Mystics, and Hypertime. And then what is Lobo on the top there? So he just gets the +1 longsword, but he's still a running shot piece in the beginning.
So you just back into a corner and say, you got to roll hyper time to get to me, and then hit a 21.
Yeah, that's a neat combo.
Holy cow.
And still Ares for... Oh, you know what? He's got Ares on probably what, Lobo then? Or the longsword 2 Ares? Yeah, because no one else has blades. Right? Yeah. Oh, and is this the Spectre that gives you the... You may choose that. So you can give Mystics to somebody else, too.
But everyone gets Mystics.
Oh, everyone already
anyway.
has it, yeah. So if you're using JSA, they already have it because of Lobo, too. So never mind. All right, yeah, that's a neat take on Alan Scott. Then coming in first was Manuel Dorado with a rogue team going 6-0. Avatar of Animal Man on Prime Rogue with Caveman Wally West in the longsword, Freya with the Destroyer armor, Chair Panther with the Ring of TK, Perdegaton with the Sinestro Core Ring, and Leech. So no one has Asgard, right? So she's just going to be shutting off prob within her range of 4, and then Rogue gets a prob from her.
Yep.
And then Caveman Wally West will take the senses away. Ares Bomb on the sideline, Mind Gem, and Fortify. So just Prime Rogue ripping through Spain.
Yep.
Congrats to Manuel. All right, let's go to Arizona States. This was at Athoria Games in Tempe, Arizona. 23 people, silver. Coming in 8th place was Valentin Pera with a rogue team. This is Rogue with the Destroyer armor, Myrn. Sakarian Iron Man with the Avatar of Animal Man. The Legacy Cosmo. And then Wonder Woman 80 Chip with the Avatar of Towerette. Felix Faust with the Ring of TK. Harley Quinn, the Bardley Quinn from Masters of Time with the Influence Ring. So now her Pulse Wave has knockback, and then a Legacy Daredevil with Stormbreaker, so that he has the Close Combat Expert, right? Yes.
Yep.
Man, it's really just Rogue and Sakarian, right? Doing all the work.
Yeah.
I guess you can tie up with Daredevil maybe.
Mm-hmm.
How much TK does he have? Cosmo and Chip is really it.
Yeah. Well, and Hulk Mutant with Daredevil becomes really good because now you're spreading more.
Oh, for
This
sure.
is a 1x2.
And then you can just carry him up even with Rogue or Sakarian, because
Mm-hmm.
Sakarian gets those Avatar of Animal Man, so no sidestep, but he's getting those objects on his card. He'll be at 12 speed, carry Daredevil up, place him with Hulk Mutant.
Yeah, you pick hypersonic speed, he gets 2 objects on his card real quick.
Yeah.
So
turn 2, he's able to carry up 12.
yeah, and place him too. So he'd be able to go from square 2 if you're talking a big map. Square 2 to square 14, dropping on 15, 16, and shutting off 17, 18, 19, and 20. So
he's only got 2 perplexes. Chip has a Green Lantern, though. I wonder if Rogue ever copied Green Lantern and brought up Cosmo and Daredevil?
Yeah, because Cosmo can shut off a power.
Yeah.
Take a power action, and then Rogue can carry him up.
So I wonder if Rogue took Green Lantern and then just carry up Cosmo and Daredevil, and then Sicarian can actually just make the
Carry up
attack.
everyone.
I don't know how
carry everyone up.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I guess bring up Myrn.
Yeah.
And now you can't modify your combat values.
Yeah.
And Chip probably doesn't come up with them though, right? Felix Faust probably stays back. Harley Quinn maybe for the prob comes too. So yeah, that's 1, 2.
You could just bring them all. Chip can also bring prob, and then
prob,
Chip can also generate constructs.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, if you have Rogue and Sicarian Iron Man in your face and you want to pick off the support, then they get a full turn that they're just coming right back at you. So, yep, just a bunch of good stuff in your face. How about 7th place?
In 7th, we have Stefano Robnett with Avengers Army. He played, Sherlock Holmes. Which one is this one? This is the Outwit, I believe, Safeguard. Yeah, opposing characters within 4 squares can't use Safeguard or Protected Outwit. He has the Crimson Gem. Flash Raptor with Gaia. Sicarian Iron Man with Animal Man. Sky Tyrant with the Long Sword. And then you have Reverse Flash with Power Gem. Kooky Captain America with Mjolnir. Kooky Quicksilver. Kooky Scarlet Witch with Ring of TK. Which is an interesting, I guess, because she gets the free TK. The Perplex doesn't really matter. Scott Porter Black Shirt with the Remaker Ring. And then Timebreaker. And then his sideline was Fortify Hulk Mutant Animal Man Gaia. The Fighting Sherlock. And then War Machine.
Man, so he's given Sky Tyrant a 13 speed charge, and then he would be able to move 8 away. If he hits twice, he can move 8 twice.
Yep.
Pete, what do you think about that?
I think it's a really cool team. I think a lot of it took a while to get to the Avengers finally. They're down at the bottom, but for an Avengers team. But no, I think it's a cool team. I mean, I think Sky Tyrant's always a huge piece, right? But Flash Raptor's doing a ton too with that extra speed. I mean, this is just a hyper mobile team. You're getting 13 with Flash Raptor. You're getting Saki now with 14 when he's got objects on him.
Ooh.
Holy cow.
Hold on, Pete.
Reverse Flash 13.
Let's go back to Sicarian. What's his speed if he's got a printed 10? 2 objects and Quicksilver.
Well, he'd be getting... he'd be 13 then.
There
But
we
that's
go.
still pretty good.
That is still pretty good.
3. Yeah. So, I mean, this is a hyper mobile team. It is just getting on you and getting away whenever it wants.
This was Silver. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, if they're on a small map, they're getting anywhere they want. But there's...
Well, and he played all small maps. Yep.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, cool team, man. I always like to see theme.
I don't know how much is his theme, but officially, I guess so.
Well, no, it's
Avengers.
officially theme.
Yeah, Avengers is like X-Men now.
It is. You're right.
It's whatever.
Dude, everybody's been an Avenger, even guys in DC. So, yeah.
How about 6th place?
Joe Kennedy, Black Leopard Brigade, 4-2, 935 points. I think we know what's coming. Oh, no, this is rough. Wakanda Hulkbuster with the Avatar of Animal Man. Black Leopard with the Destroyer Armor. Carnage Silver Surfer with the Universal Weapon. John Constantine with Power Gem. Power Battery Indigo Tribe Ring. And then Spider-Man from AV60. The 25.1 with Mjolnir. Wow. Fortify, Resolve of the Green Soul Siphon, Animal Man, Gorilla Grodd, and Samurai.
So the Indigo Battery is there so that other friendly characters within range can't be targeted by opposing characters more than 3 squares away from them. And then just taking away your free actions with Hulkbuster, Destroyer Armor instead.
Well, he's also able to
Mjolnir.
give anyone support. anyone gets support.
That's not
For
why he's
quite
doing
a
it
while
though.
with the Indigo Ring. I'm just saying it
Something you can
could
do.
come in handy. Yeah, and I bet you that's exactly what he was doing. Because if you can give anyone support, then you're all right. I guess Wakanda Hulkbuster, as long as you're adjacent to someone, you're healing them.
The Carnage Silver Surfer with the universal weapon is interesting.
Precision strike.
Yeah, the rings are just so much better. It's already
Yeah.
Pensai, and you can't hypersonic pulse wave, so like Spectral gives him precision strike and lightning increases damage. So I think that would have been a
Yeah.
stronger play for the same amount of points. But John Constantine,
Yeah, but the
taking off
price
Prob.
difference. So, universal weapon, for cost reasons.
Well,
'Cause I
but
know
he
a lot-
has no other TK.
Then
Oh,
what?
that could be it too.
Than the universal weapon.
Oh, well, maybe.
So that's when you use spectral and spin.
I think maybe on John then, because he doesn't need to be an 11 for 4 with the power gem, even though that's.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder how much that actually came in handy, because now John isn't just there to be annoying. He actually is going to be doing damage.
Yeah, I feel like if he hits you 11 for 4, that does make you feel a little bad.
Yeah.
He just places 4 away, and then he's like, "Now I'm gonna attack you 11 for 4," and then he hits the 10.
Yeah. Then he can be a 12 too, because he'll copy that Avengers. He can be a 4 through 6 senses with Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, there's some
for 10
options
points, he turned him into an attacker. That's not bad. And then Spider-Man with Mjolnir. All right. Then in 5th place we have Kevin Hollis with the Mystical Mob, 5-1, 1290 for the day. This is nice Arachnite at 100 points with the Avatar of Animal Man. Wong this is the 75.1 with Muramasa Blade. This is the Muramasa that takes away defense powers. Brother Voodoo with the Ring of TK. Al Jordan Legacy with the Green Lantern Ring. Felix Faust, Madam Web with the Web Shooters from Beyond Amazing. Blackshirt Scott Porter and Madam Webman. Yeah, this is a ton of pieces I love. Arachnite, Brother Voodoo, Faust, Madam Webman, Blackshirt Porter, Madison. Fortify, Halt Mutant, Web Swinging, Animal Man, Scrappy Doo, Murder in the City Enduring, and Mystery of the Strange Cube on the sideline. So I like this. What about Avatar of Animal Man on Arachnite? What do we think here?
I mean, it's
I still like the Blood Axe.
Animal Man's. You can't go wrong with that.
So
Yeah, it's not wrong. There's not a piece we put Animal Man on yet that's been wrong. It's just I think I still like the Blood Axe for 10 points.
the thing
Yes.
I like that a lot too. I'm just looking at this. The thing I do like also is that you get a lot of options here. So if he can choose by himself, hypersonic speed, flurry, shape changer, outwit, Avatar of Animal Man lets you kind of tweak that as well. So you can get your close combat expert when he can flurry. He's always got precision strike.
Exploit.
So yeah, you can go to exploit when you need it with either a hypersonic. So you get a lot of options, which I like. But I think I still like Blood Axe or Power Gem on him. But I guess you can, for 1 less damage, you get a lot more options. So I don't mind that. Ooh, it gives him flight. Does that help him at all? He can carry someone?
Well, you can choose. Yeah, he also gets Dolphin protection. You're able to choose Charge, so that way you can still charge Flurry after he's taken some damage.
Oh, you know what? The big thing, too, is it gives him super strength to carry the upper body.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now if you get through that 4 through 6 senses, you can just bust that upper body. Or grab the...
Leap Climb as well, because somehow that's not traded.
with web swinging, yeah. And then he can also carry the head if he's looking at a bunch of shape change since he doesn't have the Blood Axe. So there's some options there. Yeah, I'm liking Animal Man the more I look at it. All right, how about 4th place?
Yes, and in 4th place we have Anthony Robnett, Hadari Yowhord. Mario went over Stefano, but yeah, they are part of that superhero cliques. They started a podcast. Um, Pretty good. I'd recommend people check it out. He's got Hidari Yao, despite him playing Mr. Beetle Juiceberg. He has Hidari Yao with Universal Weapon, Cable with Exospecs. Wonder what he's having Cable pick. It's cool though, because yeah, you can actually give Cable double running shot, which is pretty cool. Sky Tyrant with Longsword.
Yeah.
Mr. Sinister. Yeah, with Exosaurs with the axe. So rolls of 10 to 11 that hit or count as critical hits. Gallop Polaris with Darkhold. Venom Magneto, Madison with Ring of TK and Timebreaker.
So the axe is only there because he had 3 extra points, right? Because Exospecs is 12.
Had to be.
Man, if you got some
so
clutch,
I want to say
if
that
you got some clutch,
Just
Just
critical
throwing
off,
things at
Cool.
you, just pulse
Yeah.
waving your whole team for ridiculous amounts of damage. Holy
I
cow.
just want to say that he's probably a huge fan of the golden era of wrestling with Demolition, and he just likes saying, "Here comes the axe," and then "Here comes the smasher." That's what I think he does.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
You know,
would
honestly, the
probably
only
go
thing
the
I'm
other
sad
side
about
of
is I
those.
didn't think of this team. That's the only thing I'm sad about. I did not think of this team. Just 2 double TKs, Madison, a Timebreaker. Here comes a bunch of Pulse Wave, and then Sky Tyrant's just mopping people up.
well, I mean, Cable doing running shot free and power action running shot because Exo Specs. It doesn't say you can't use the displayed print. It just says that you can't use other speed powers. So by him choosing running shot, he's still able to choose free running shot. So he's able to get 2 attacks in with Cable.
Yes, I'm sure that's what he's doing. Correct.
Just saying, you know.
I'm sure he
Of course, he's
occasionally
Pulse Wave.
took Pulse Wave. No, that running shot's not bad because he does not have running shot on his top dial. It's only
Yeah, well, in Psychic Blast, you also lose Psychic Blast if you choose Pulse Wave,
right.
which you know
Matters sometimes. It gets through your stop
Yeah.
click reducers that aren't invincible.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he took running shot occasionally. That's not terrible. Just tons of damage in your face, and obviously that's good. So he took, what was that, 4th? How about 3rd place?
Jeff Dumas, Sinister Syndicate Squad, 5-2, 1950. We've got Sandman at 75, The Spot with Avatar of Animal Man, Lady Octopus at 50 points with the Ock Arms for free. That's cool, EarthX. Mysterio, with the Zero Ring, Spot from SVC, Green Goblin with the Pumpkin Bombs, Iron Spider, Scott Porter White Shirt with Sinestro Core Ring, and Lucas, PJ, and Scott. And the sideline is Hulk Mutant Animal Man, Aquaman from BTAS, and Black Manta, Black Vulcan, Craven, and Rhino.
So this is the swap, right? Lady Octopus drops Octopus Arms. Rhino comes in at 50 points probably and equips him.
Yeah, or Craven, but I think Rhino's probably the play because now you're giving Sandman charge.
Yeah.
As well as you got spots to get charge. Yeah, you're just giving everyone charge. I mean, Scott Porter with charge sounds so good.
Is there any reason a Green Goblin has to stay in, right? It's up to 5 other friendly. Yeah, he has to stay in.
I thought it was keyword. I thought it was Sinister Syndicate keyword. It's the team ability. Never mind. Scott Porter can't charge. Whatever.
So he always has to pick. He's probably keeping everyone else, right? I don't think you can lose anyone else on here for the other one. I just don't know why you would pick Craven over Rhino.
Because someone's going to choose Rhino and Hulk Mutant with Chair Panther.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's
I mean,
probably
me
why.
personally, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take both swaps. I'll deal with your Hulk Mutant. You're stuck with Lady Octopus. That's just me.
Yeah. Petty. All right. Coming in 2nd place was Anthony Berrigan with the ruler roster team going 6-2, 23-35 for the day. This was Prime Camo with the Octopus Arms, the X-Men Rise and Fall Blackheart with Avatar of Animal Man, Black Skull from AV60, the Chase, Chair Panther with the Ring of TK, AV60, Mephisto Ultra Chase, the Black Shirt Porter with Bloodstone, Surtur, Colossal, the original, right? Yes. And a Fenix Pog, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Web Swinging, Animal Man, Doom Supreme, Ghost Goblin, Kid Thanos, and Scrappy Doo on the sideline. And then it was the Sentinel Head, a Shelf, and an Ice Patch on terrain. So is he doing anything fancy with the Ice Patch that interacts with water? Oh, yeah, camo.
Yeah. I will say that
And
this
Blackheart
is
has
probably
Animal Man.
Yeah, I can't believe that he did this because when he got to the finals, he realized it was meh. He treated it like a learn to play and then walked his opponent through the entire game on how to beat his team. I think that he is probably the truest sign of a fellowship player I've ever seen, to where he gets to the finals and lets his opponent win. I mean, Anthony is just a stand-up guy.
For sure.
Who's tweaking first?
Well, in first place, we have Mr. Ranch Hand himself, Calder Ness with King Jefferson Force. Anthony's such a good guy. Played King Jefferson with Ring of TK, Flash Raptor, Prime Brother Voodoo, Chip with the Broadsword, Legacy Sister Cersei, Black Panther Legacy with Bloodstone, Frogman Legacy with Influence and Zero, Wonder Woman 80 Flash, Legacy Leech with Cloak, and Peeper with Fortify, Halt Mutant, Abscissa, Black Vulcan, Legacy Cap, which I think that he needs to learn how to read because no one's it's Black Panther of 50 points or more. So he's just probably just cheering him on. Mimic, Scrappy Doo, and he had Steve just to Steve won an event. So congratulations to Calder for finally winning an event with Steve. No, if you actually watch the finals, he was able to turn. I don't know what happened, but he was dead to rights, and somehow he just played the perfect game after the second turn. Yeah, he definitely deserved this win. It was actually pretty good to see.
Did he KO constructs from Sister Cersei to try to get King Jefferson going?
A little bit, yeah. I didn't see. I only saw a few clips because I was playing at the same time, so I was being sent clips of stuff and was told that it was, that
Chip gets to make
was
them
dead
too.
to rights. Yeah,
you could get that off pretty quick with both Chip and
Sister Cersei.
Sister Cersei.
It's better to KO Chips too because Sister Cersei only gets one. I mean, obviously you're gonna KO certain ones like the
stupid stoplight.
Spotlight. Yeah, but hey, you know what? That gets Scrappy.
It does.
So Chip kills Spotlight and gets Scrappy right off the bat, even if it's not full. But still,
And I think the coolest part of this team, honestly, is Frogman with Influence and Zero. That is an awesome play right there.
It's a great combo.
Congrats to Calder for taking Arizona States.
You know what we can say now too? Sword won an event because Peeper has got the sword keyword.
We won't say that, but Peeper winning is surprising too. Man, he took a lot of unique pieces to the.
You won't say it, but I'll say it. I mean, we won.
Dude, Peeper's great, man.
Sword won the event.
Characters modify speed +2 if they carry him. He sees through everything. And power.
But just
amazing piece.
Steve and Peeper won an event. That's
can't count Steve. Sorry. We're going to Pennsylvania next. This was
Congrats, Calder.
I said congrats already.
No, I said it again.
Going to Pennsylvania, modern, 19 people, top 8. This was at Four Horsemen Comics and Games in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming in 8th place was Ricky Kirk, going 3-3. And this is Ulysses Bloodstone with the Avatar of Animal Man, Caveman Wally West with the +1 longsword, Zala Jarrell with the trick arrows, Kooky Quartet, Captain America with Mjolnir, Quicksilver from Kooky Quartet, Scarlet Witch from Cookie Quartet with the Ring of TK, Predagiton, and Copycat. Do you think Hawkeye feels left out when he's always the one that sits on the sideline from that box set?
just never leaves the set.
Guys,
Just
Yeah.
chilling right in the box.
guys.
But they had to. There was no way they could make 4 really good pieces. They had to make, And then if you actually read the comics of Cookie's Quartets, Hawkeye was pretty much always the fourth
In the box.
the fourth wheel. Yeah, in the box and everything. It's just like, it's like, what are you even doing here?
Well, he helps range, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
in the
he's still
Smash and
just-
Bash era, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But main attacker being Ulysses Bloodstone and Zaladriel and Caveman Wally West, really, that's all that's coming at you. So that's awesome. I like the Avatar of Animal Man on Ulysses. I think that's the current play now. Get up there with Hypersonic, and then switch to he did not get web swinging on here because he's actually got.
No, you bring up
leap climb.
You
already.
bring up Wally. Yeah, you just TK up Wally, and then you're going to be able to TK up Zala. Or actually, you TK up Zala first. Zala drops off Ulysses, and then you bring over Caveman. You TK up him, and you get 3 attacks. So your alpha's 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks.
Yeah.
You really like trick arrows on Zala more than the God Killer Sword?
I do not. But it's yeah, because you could have got Phoenix Pog for that, but at the same time, you really don't need Phoenix. But
yeah, but you could have added the what he could have gotten rid of Mimic or Reverse Flash for web swinging. Then
Mind Gem,
web swinging.
Yeah, web swinging. If you're getting rid of 2, you get web swinging, and then fortify. Not fortify, but what the heck is it called? Halt Mutant. Because why not?
Yeah. A couple little changes, but yeah, I like the combo here with the top 3 attackers. All right, how about 7th place?
All right, and in 7th place we have Jacob Springer, Jerry's son, which is good to see, with Cable Crew. Prime Cable with Universal Weapon. Jean Grey, Mr. Sinister with Clone. The Storm, is it the common? Uncommon Storm. Using that team-up card. Using the Jean Grey team-up card too, or alternate card. And then Cherry Panther with Ring of TK has Practice Teamwork, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Abscissa, Beetle, Juiceberg, and Mimic.
So Jean Grey and Storm, the alternate cards, what is it? Isn't it reduce? You can't reduce penetrating or something?
No, your knockback deals penetrating. So now if they don't have Invincible on their, when getting knocked back from Cable, they're now taking the 3
Right, okay.
knockback.
Wait, is that on Storm's card then?
Yeah.
If a friendly, okay. So you can't reduce it at all. It's not penetrating. If a friendly character is named Jean Grey, opposing characters can't reduce knockback damage. So then you would take it. So Cable is no matter what giving you 3 knockback damage.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I guess he's still probably picking Pulse Wave, but even now you can Pensai and hit hard. Man, that's awesome. He was able to take the, common Jean Grey and uncommon Storm with the alternate cards. And, he's got 2? Why does he got 2 of them?
2 what?
He's got 2 uncommon Storms.
Oh, he does. So 1 with the alternate card and 1 without? Because she's an attacker without it. Because if you look at the difference, the one without it is Force Blast and Hypersonic Speed, and when she uses it, she has improved targeting, destroy blocking, and doesn't half range. And then the team-up card is just Sidestep, Passenger 2, but only to carry characters with the X-Men keyword. So
it just seems like a weird second play to use that. But nice job. How many people were at this event? 19? Yeah, that's cool. All right, how about 6th place, making his first top cut ever, potentially?
Peter Marshfield, Avengers Army, 3-3, 12-15.
Just wanted to
This
congratulate
doesn't
him on first cut.
this doesn't look like Warhammer, Peter. Flash Raptor, Avatar of Animal Man, Superstar, Zala Jor-El with the Godkiller Sword, White Tiger with the Ring of TK, Captain America from the Kooky Quartet with Mjolnir, Scarlet Witch from the Kooky Quartet, Per Degaton with the Universal Weapon, To Me My Hammer, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Animal Man, Ares, and Destroyer rounds out the sideline. And he had himself an upper body and a dumpster fire and a heart-shaped herb. Nice job, Peter.
So, fun fact, Peter actually had his lucky Space Marine in his pocket the whole time, and paid off.
Pocket, huh?
Yeah, pocket Space Marine.
That's where it was.
Yep. The helmet of the
Alright.
Space Marine has been rubbed completely down to the primer, though. So he'll need to repaint that.
Oh, I think
No,
you said
we know-
it's completely rubbed off. There is no
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
It just looks like a pencil eraser. It's
now
down
we
to
know-
his nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now we know why he won't make the next couple events because he'll be repainting the Space Marine.
Yes, that's very true.
So, what clothes is Mr. J Major wearing?
What clothes?
Yeah, what's his team name?
Man, some of these team names are just rough. Juggernaut outfit. So it's it's a onesie in the shape of a juggernaut. So this is the Collector's Trove with Crimson Gem. Legacy Guy Gardner with Star Sapphire Ring. That's what I like on him. Zala Jor-El with Godkiller Sword. Black Panther, Chair Panther with Ring of TK. The Loki with the Destroyer Armor. And then Predegaton with Sinestro Core Ring. Hopefully not pulling Beetlejuice out with Loki. Other than that, it's...
Oh, he is.
I hope not. That shuts down a lot, though. He loses Charge Flurry. He loses Charge and the cool attack with Juggernaut. You lose your Ring of TK. That hurts a lot on this team. Sidestep with Predegaton.
That's fine. If it hurts your opponent more, it's worth it.
I choose to believe that Jay just had it in case somebody did it to him. That's what I choose to believe.
So he did not have the Mind Gem on here. That's surprising. When he would have gotten it for free, right?
Yeah. If you took off Juiceberg or Reverse Flash. If you're playing Loki, you need Juiceberg. Take off Reverse Flash.
I would take off Juiceberg.
Now, Reverse Flash just dies on click 4. There's
He
no way to
does.
heal him.
With the herb.
Can you even have Loki on there without a gem?
No,
Yeah.
you can. The gem token is different than the one shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says for each gem token given, you may add an Infinity Gem one shot to your sideline without paying its cost. So
That makes sense.
I don't think he can give up anything else. But yeah, the 0-point Mind Gem for Beetle Juiceberg, I think, would have been great. All right, how about in 4th place?
And in 4th place, we have Mr. Jalen Major. And this is why he brings out Juiceberg. They've decided to embrace the evil. Mr. Jalen has brought in a Gauntlet Spider-Man, Despero, Super Soul, Reverse Flash, Kooky Cap, Predegaton, Copycat, Phoenix, and Lucas, PJ, and Scott with To Be My Hammer, Beetle Juiceberg on the sideline. Crimson Gem, Destroyer, Glider, and Stormbreaker.
So that's Gauntlet Spidey.
Yep.
Next!
Pete, what's up with 3rd place?
Joe Pangrazio with Rogue Roster, 4-3, 1655. What did Joe play? Joe played Prime Rogue with Avatar of Animal Man. Captain America from Smash and Destroy. So Arena Cap with Mjolnir for free. Superstar. Captain America. That is Pegasus Cap with Destroyer Armor. Predegaton. His sideline was Practice Teamwork, Fortify, Abscissa, Animal Man, Ares, and the treasure chest.
Does not get much more smash and bash than this.
Not at all.
This is smashy and bashy.
Is it probably...
You know, it took a while. Superstore has been making an insane comeback the last few weeks.
He's been showing up finally, but I still think he's underplayed. And
Yeah.
he's great with Captain America, right? Coliseum. He carries him up to the Coliseum. If he gets hurt, he has support is free, and he's also filling up 4 spots in the Coliseum. So this is actually a pretty good combo with those two.
Mm-hmm.
And then potential, man, how many attacks is potentially? Rogue has 2. Captain America could make 4.
4.
Superstore can make 3.
3.
So that's 9. And then Pegasus Cap is 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of attacks. Smash and bash.
Well, being able to support up Rogue a lot is, I'm betting that probably came in pretty handy with Super Sword.
Yeah. Super Sore with both those characters is great. But then also just sitting in the Coliseum with him.
Yep.
All right, and then coming in second place is Stephen Clark, back with his Galactus team. Avatar Bass on Galactus at 80 points. Captain America with Mjolnir, the Coliseum Cap. Chair Panther with Ring of TK. Then we have Green Man with the Green Lantern Ring. The Colossal Sinestro. Aim Agent with the Cosmic Cube. Perdegaton with the Serpent Crown. And a Phoenix Pog with Fortify, Halt Mutant, Ares, Bast, Beetle, Juiceberg, and Mimic on the sideline. I think he's made a couple changes here, hasn't he? Serpent Crown is new, right? Or no?
No, that was on the last. That was a change
On the one
the
before
last
this? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he had Serpent Crown on the last team. Yeah, and he's just collecting
so
maps.
so close to his first place win. I say
Yeah,
keep
but the
running
amount
it.
of maps he has is insane. He has to take a picture of all the maps, just the
Good.
map collector.
Maybe make a quilt out of them by now.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Make it come out to Adepticon with your Cramptorium quilt.
If he did until the finals.
Yeah, he's been having great events.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing Galactus to the forefront. All right, who took the day?
All right, in first place we have Ryan, not Zen. So that means he's definitely not Zen. With Rogue roster, we got Prime Rogue with Destroyer, Space Batman with Avatar of Animal Man, Pegasus Cap with Mjolnir, Legacy Panther with Ring of TK, Bardley Quinn and Copycat with Fortify, Halt Mutant, Animal Man, Beetle Juiceberg, and 2 green torches on the sideline.
So, pretty smashy and bashy again.
Oh, yeah. So if you take off both green torches, like this is where Halt Mutant is just disgusting because like you just need to shut that off. But it's like, all right, do you want to take off those double green torches? Because, I mean, yeah. And then they're going to shut off your Halt Mutant, so you're not stopping Rogue.
Whenever she's on the team, it's hard to deal with anything else. She's up in your
just
face with
way too
Destroyer
effective.
armor, and then what are you going to do about Space Batman and Pegasus Cap when she's just taking your face and curb stomping you?
Mm-hmm. Yep, give me a little bit of that sugar.
Congrats to Ryan Knotson for taking Pennsylvania. What did that team lose against, though?
That's what I was just trying to look up.
Looks like he actually lost to Stephen Clark's Galactus team in round 2. So then whatever happened in the last round just reversed.
Were they both first player? It's the same.
First player was Ryan in round 2, and first player was Ryan in round 8.
Okay.
So
it could have been a change of map. There's a lot of things that could have went
could have
different.
I feel like if you're going first, though, you're picking the same map because it would have been Steven's.
Well, it might have. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because Steven's choosing map. Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
just dice flip-flopped there because that's a pretty big swing. 295
Dice
to
are
20.
different choices of what you took off with Legacy Panther.
I feel like you just don't change anything though, right? It's got to be if you win and you're playing the same person in the finals, you just beat them 295 to 20 in round 2. Why would you change anything? You'd pick the same map, you'd take the same things. I don't see any other variable besides dice.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't change anything. So maybe, Steven was just super hot in round 2, and then it just flipped the script by the end of the day. Sometimes all it takes is that crit miss.
Yep.
But yeah, congrats to Ryan Knotson for taking Pennsylvania. Then we have Ontario at Game Time Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. 25 people for a modern event. Coming in 8th place was Joseph Glasinski with a Spirit of Vengeance Red Hulk team, this is the first one we've actually seen. Unthemed Spirit of Vengeance Red Hulk with the God Killer sword, Frey with the trick arrows, Pegasus Captain America with the Destroyer armor, Pegasus Captain America with the Avatar of Animal Man, and a Perdegaton. So, what are we looking at here? Just he's he's not playing any shitty tactics where you just damage him though. So props to playing Spirit of Vengeance Red Hulk how he was meant to be played.
Yes.
Absolutely. So you just gotta deal with a bunch of 1x2s in your face with no defense powers with both Pegasus Captain Americas, and I guess you just probably don't even focus on Spirit of Vengeance, right? You just let him hit you and hope you can take out the Pegasus Captain Americas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nice job, Joe, for playing Spirit of Vengeance Red Hulk the straight-up way like he should be. Then we have Christopher M. coming in 7th place. Went 4-2, but no team is listed, so...
I have the team.
Whoa,
so
how did you get the team?
Yeah.
How?
I just messaged him. So it's wild. It's wild. So it's
You better have the
I
team.
can't
Miles.
believe it.
You better have the team.
He
Miles.
did something that I wish I would have done. It's
You're
7
lying.
Norts. One
Oh,
with Gaia,
God.
one with Green Lantern Ring, one with Crimson Gem, and then he has Fortify, Halt Mutant, and Gaia on the sideline. It's wild.
Yep.
Wild. Getting 7 Norts to 7th place.
Yep, you got me for a second.
You saying it didn't happen?
Yeah, I am
You
actually.
saying
I'm 100%.
you don't think that team? Well, you know what? I don't see any other version. So he played 7 Norts, got 7th place.
All right, how about 6th
how they
place?
roll in Canada.
Nope, going to 6th place.
Yeah, 6th place
Nate
we
White.
have. Yep.
Oh, I didn't. I thought after the 7 North you'd need a moment. Nate White, Abomination Army,
Gotta
4-2,
clean up.
1290. Yeah, he's got a Bomb Prime. He's great. Avatar of Animal Man. He's got a Spot with the God Killer sword. He's got Manifold from Black Panther, the Legacy with Ring of TK. He's got Chair Panther with the +1 longsword. Degs with the Sinestro Core Ring. 2 copycats, Lucas, PJ, and Scott. Fortify, Halt Mutant, Web Swinging, Animal Man, Ares, and Mimic, and he's got 7 less Norts than the last guy.
Did he actually play Nort?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Stephen Clark did 7. Or Christopher did. Sorry, Stephen Clark. I threw your name in there for no reason. Christopher did. Miles told us 7 Norts. He explained it to you.
So Nate went to Canada to go play in this event?
I guess.
This is the Nate White from Chicago, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I definitely want to make it out there at some point as well. Oh, yeah, because this is his team that both him and Patrick Frazier are playing. So definitely. One of the most effective Abomination builds for sure, which this is the first Abomination we've seen on a top team too, right?
Yep.
All right. How about fifth place? Justin Sawyer with Captain America crew going 5-1, 15-10 for the day. He had Colosseum cap with Mjolnir, Pegasus cap with Destroyer armor, Reverse Flash with Crimson Gem, Black Panther with Bloodstone, Chair Panther, Vanisher, Perdegaton with Sinestro Core Ring, 2 Swarm of Ants, and a Fennex Pog. So, Swarm of Ants in the Colosseum for a double in power.
Yeah.
So then Captain America's flurrying, hitting potentially 4
Well, he
times
also gets
for
plus
7
2
damage.
attack. Yeah.
Does he?
So
For,
it's
because he
pretty
shares a
much-
keyword?
yeah.
Jeez.
Uh-huh.
So he's a 15
Yeah.
for 7 for 4. 4 times, I should say.
Yeah.
Jeez. Who is...
I've actually been looking at having them join Wakanda, and maybe it's time.
Wakanda ants?
Yeah. They're going to be the giant African ants. That's the kind that they would be.
So who's bringing...
Oh, you said Wakanda ants. Okoye. I
said...
thought you said what kind of ants.
So Captain America, Pegasus is bringing up Colosseum cap because he's got the Destroyer armor, I'm guessing. Crimson Gem busts
Well,
through
Pegasus
everything.
cap is now going to be a he'll be a 13 for 5.
Oh, you know what?
with
I'm
2
sorry.
ants.
Vanisher is bringing up Colosseum cap probably, right? With the swarm, with 1 swarm.
Oh, it has to be, yeah.
And that way he can still hypersonic in with Pegasus Captain America.
Or he's bringing in both swarm ants and just moving up cap 10 because potentially you're going to be within 3 for the free flurry.
Yeah, and then he could carry one of the ants with him.
Well, Vanisher can carry both of them.
With Captain
And then-
America?
No, Cap can just walk up there, and then Vanisher can carry the ants.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
He's got a pocket full of ants.
Captain, he got ants in his
Both
pants.
pockets. Yeah.
Oh,
Pocket
once again,
ants.
sword made cut. So,
What,
know.
Vanisher? Yeah.
It did.
Yep.
It did. Yep.
Cool take on
oh,
it.
so actually,
What?
it
What?
says shares keyword. So Phoenix, so everyone gets +1 attack from these ants because of Phoenix. Missed that.
Yeah, I don't see anyone else unless it starts happening in the Colosseum. You're definitely bringing them over to Captain America. Because
But now
everyone else is
Prodegaton's a 12
hypersonic.
attack. Yeah,
He
Prodegaton's now
is.
12 attack though. So
Depending on what click you're on. If you're on click 9, he could be a 13 attack, right?
could be a 13 for 5. Yeah,
Could be.
could be.
Could be.
Not 7
No.
darts.
If
So-
he's doing a range, they got power, not enhancement, Miles. They're not enhancing ants.
I know. That's why I said it
And-
could be 5.
Do you think if they did, though, they would be called enhancements?
They could be swarm of enhance.
I feel like you could have done that better.
Yeah? I don't hear you
En-
trying.
enhance. Mints?
That's what I said.
Eh? Hmm.
Swarm of enhance.
I think I like
Yeah.
Miles's better, actually.
That is good. Pocket full of ants and a vanisher pants. Let's dance.
Yes.
It's good late.
All right, let's go to fourth place.
In 4th place, we have Emily Rowett, the Queen of the North, with Captain America crew. Let's see how this one turns out. That's Galactus with Seth. Arena Cap with Mjolnir. We have Blue Lantern Hal Jordan with the ring. Indigo Power Battery with the Tribe ring. Legacy Sinestro 2x2. Protegaton with Copycat. And then has Halt Mutant, Ares, Beetle, Juiceberg, Mimic, Reverse Flash, and Seth. And she's actually playing the Fire Hydrant. I've never even seen anyone play that.
Gives the knockback, right? If you're
Yep.
standing in the
So
square.
you just put that in the Colosseum?
Yep.
Yeah. And when they knock back a character, generate water terrain in each square that character occupied when getting knocked back.
I don't think that helps that much, right? Do you guys like Seth or Bast better on Galactus? 10 range outwit or Mystics?
Seth. Seth.
Yeah, Seth makes it to where,
Or 11 range.
I mean,
Man,
11.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
11 range outwit.
I want to say Seth, but an
Like-
11 range outwit that sees through hindering is solid. Or no, he already has
He
outwit,
starts
though.
with outwit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
so-
Seth then.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You know what I like better on him? Animal Man for 0 hypersonic.
So you're not wrong.
That's when he's at his best.
Yes.
And
You're
then
not wrong.
Indigo Tribe is the within 3, right? Yeah, that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just taking Galactus to top 4. How about third place?
Jobin Benendijk, Galactus Gang. 4 and 3, 1355. He had Prime Panther with the Destroyer armor. He had Galactus with the Avatar Bass. There you go, Robin. He's got Arena Cap and Mogo with Avatar of Animal Man. Resolve of the Green Animal Man, Ares, Bast, Mimic, and Poseidon on the sidelines.
Just a simple 3-figure team.
Because Mogo's off.
Yep.
What is
Moga's.
What is Mogo taking with Animal Man regen? Ooh, that is good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Worst case scenario, you heal for 1 and take a damage also. If you have really bad
You gotta
dice.
be careful though,
What?
because if you pick regen, you take a damage, and then you're gonna take a damage after regening.
Starts the gameplay. Oh, that's right, because it's action. It's not just costed action. It's action, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
That's
that you
why
can do, though?
I like Phoenix Force. That's honestly why I like the Phoenix Force on him.
Oh,
just
yeah.
to regen, but I mean,
what else can he do though? He gets Empower if he wants
Empower?
that though.
yeah, so we can choose Empower through like Galactus, and now Captain America will be able to take that.
Exploit Quake isn't bad either because he's colossal. He did have a
No.
Giant Reach 3.
Yeah.
Exploit Quake. He's got Ares on the sideline. He can actually Ares bomb from him also too.
Hypersonic for 0 that deals damage to himself. I think that's it.
Absolutely, and stealth off the map. So when he's on the card, you can't draw lines of fire to him anyway.
Yeah.
Then he's super safe.
Yeah.
Is that a
the
logo
safest
in your
player.
pocket? How did you see it? It's in stealth in my pocket.
All right, coming in second place is just Alex, thankfully not winning with Beetle Juiceberg Brigade. This is Beetle Juiceberg with Avatar of Animal Man, the Blue Lantern Uncommon Hal Jordan with the Blue Lantern Ring, Pegasus Captain America with the Destroyer Armor, Prime White Tiger, Perdagoton, Copycat, Phoenix, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Heimdall Sight, Animal Man, Ares, and Mimic. Who won?
Look for the bare necessity.
In the first place, we have Mike White with Rogue roster, Prime Rogue with Destroyer, Arrow won an event. Look at that. Miles Spider-Man with Mjolnir, Legacy Panther with Bloodstone, Legacy Sinestro, Copycat, and Phoenix with Fortify, Resolve of the Green, Web Swinging, Abscissa, Ares, and Mimic. Trying to see who he lost to. A loss to the Queen of the North.
Oh, against Galactus. Is Rogue? Yeah, I guess Rogue and Galactus just is a rough matchup. She
Well, no,
cannot
then he
win him.
beat her in top 4.
So similar to what we just saw though at Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Prime Rogue loses the first time to Galactus and then comes back and shows him that sugar.
Obviously, Rogue is insane, but I think that this last weekend she saw more play and did better in all the events. Saw much less Spirit of Vengeance get played, more Rogue. I think we saw some other unique things so far too, though. All right, congrats to Mike White for taking Ontario. Then we have Mexico States. Only 9 people here. This was Modern. Coming in fourth place was Yarchi Tobilla with an Alan Scott Army. going 2 and 2. So one Alan Scott with the broadsword, Professor X with the destroyer armor, Prime White Tiger with Avatar of Animal Man. Then we have Green Man with the Green Lantern ring, Chase Loki, and Perdegaton. So Mind Gem for free, Fortify, Animal Man, Ares, Beetle, Juiceberg, and Mimic on the sideline. So Alan Scott, what's the play here with Professor X and Alan Scott? Just giving him 22 defense on Professor X. You have to come up, but he's got a 6 range mind control.
I think we found the equipment. Yeah, I think Ricky did it wrong. I don't think
he
you
played
play
Silver,
Captain
though.
Carter's Shield.
Well, this is
I
modern.
don't care. You play Destroyer.
That's your restricted, though.
That's fine.
Is it?
It's worth it. For Professor X, absolutely. Him with Destroyer, absolutely. Like, because now he can walk because he's in armor, you know? So it's cool.
I think this would be the perfect example of a destroyer that would be worth breaking the head off and putting a Professor X's head on with To Me My X-Men in the background.
To me my Asgardians.
No, I need to get a second Professor X, and so need to do that. Just leave the word bubble and everything.
All right, how about third place?
Okay, and in third place, we're going to have Jesus Pinion with Lobo Legion, which is Prime Lobo with nothing. Ulysses Bloodstone with the Bloodstone. Spot with Animal Man. Arrow. Kooky Scarlet Witch and Perdegaton. Has a Fortify, Halt Mutant, Resolve of the Green. Animal Man, Ares, and Mimic.
So what is everyone getting here? Sinister Syndicate to share their attacks, and Avengers and Mystics and Hypertime?
Yeah. And then whatever the opponents have. So, I mean, who's going to have... So, Lobo is now going to at least be an 11. See if there's anyone with a decent attack besides 11. I think 11's the highest, yeah. So
11's the highest on this team, yeah.
Well, depending on how you play it out, he'd have Sinister Syndicate, so he would have the 11 with Lobo and then a 12 with Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and then a 13 with Ranged Combat Expert.
Yeah.
And then whatever else is on the opponent's team, too, right?
Yeah, you just obviously you can't assume. So, yeah, this one kind of catches you off guard. Obviously, Spot's really good. It's got a lot of attackers. It just doesn't seem like even with all the team players, the synergy just isn't there. I don't know. Right? It just kind of seems like you throw Ulysses in the Spot out there, but Spot comes back.
Well, no, you have 3 TKs, so you can deploy all 3 of your attackers. I mean, Lobo's a good attacker.
Spot's always going to come back,
3
though.
probs.
But yeah, you can get him out there.
This is doing quite a bit more. Ton of outwit, if you want it. I mean, at least 3 to start.
I guess you know what the big thing is that you, instead of using Spot with a bunch of empowers, because I'm not seeing any empower, right? I think that's the big thing.
Yeah,
is that you're not trying to pump up his damage or anything like that. It's a little bit more aggressive Spot. So instead of pumping up and really leaning into Spot, you have Ulysses and Lobo doing more, right, of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, but that's nice to be able to make Lobo an attacker, because Lobo's always just been seen there. I am tinkering with Lobo myself. Like if I'm going, with Modern with Adepticon, I'm looking at Lobo. I think there's still some untapped potential with Lobo. Halt Mutant does hurt, so it's going to be interesting to try and figure out some pieces that could potentially see some light of the day in the playability, but still I'm not sure if it's going to be good enough.
So Arrow and Spot, I guess you could have him move to kind of help move his marker a little bit more, but I think that's the weak link of the team still. If you could get
it's only one.
Yeah, but you want to get more. You want to get more team abilities though on the team, right? So you ditch her.
Yeah.
All you're really losing is a TK.
I'd put Aquaman, honestly. You get JLA from Aquaman. If you really want, you can also play the flute on him. but you're still saving 5 points, and you're able to move Spot twice. So it's essentially giving Spot sidestep, so you can move Spot all the way around and then like do that sidestep.
Yeah,
I think Aquaman's a better play than Arrow.
I agree.
Because you get JLA, so now you're going to get be able to bump up another attack. So now Spot potentially is going to be a 13.
Or
and
just
the Dolphins, I think,
cosmic
have
energy
Empower.
on there. Sneaking cosmic energy on there gives you willpower,
Mhm.
so you could use resolve on anybody then.
Yep.
And then Ulysses Bloodstone. If you get cosmic energy on here, and then you add web swinging on the sideline too, I think that's pretty solid. Because now Ulysses would get the willpower from the cosmic energy and use the web swinging.
I think Aquaman's the play because Aquaman makes the Dolphins with Empower. So
I think Arrow's
And you
the
also
one you
get
take
JLA.
out though.
yeah,
But
yeah.
all right, how about second place, Pete?
Jar Gutierrez, X-Men Force 4-1, 1140. Played Prime Rogue with the +1 longsword. Phoenix from X-Men 97 with the Sinestro Core Ring.
Ooh.
Morph with the alternate card. Havoc from the Hellfire Club Gala. And the Phoenix Pog. Power Gem, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Pim Particles, Abscissa, and Ares on the sideline.
That's some damage right
I like
there.
that the Phoenix and the Phoenix are on the map at the same time.
Yeah, that's special.
It is.
I actually really like this Phoenix. Honestly.
I do too.
Even main force. I mean, that ability to do the once per game, the burned away token is huge.
Getting a
And if there
Hellfire
was
Gala
any-
on there, I think, is big too. All you need is the 5,
Right.
and now you have a 10, so you can get the Pulse Wave and Knockback, and then Havoc also increases your damage when you hit with that Pulse Wave.
Yeah, that's true.
It makes a lot more damage with Phoenix.
I was there's no Phoenix because you can't even after resolutions. Ooh, that's interesting. So Sideline Active is active on the map, so I don't know if that's going to work because they're technically be off the map. So I don't know if you'd be able to generate them again if you roll a 5 or a 6. I don't think you would.
What's for her
It's not on the
sideline?
sideline anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
she'd be
Sideline
gone.
Active is active on map, but yeah, she's KO'd, so she is not on the sideline, so it's not active anymore. Yeah, no Marvel Girl, Madeline Pryor, Jean Grey. Because that's the good thing is you still heal in X-Men if you have figures named that get KO'd.
And she takes away, even if she goes off the map, though, she takes away powers for the whole game, right? Or a power? What is it?
Yeah, it says this game, right?
Yeah. What is it that
Yeah.
it is, though? It's all powers or a power? Well, can't use the
This
effective
game, that
equipment
character
or
can't
positively
use.
modify their combat values. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, on the right character, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then going to... That was second place?
Yes.
All right, so first place was Gibran de Jesus Gonzalez Ramirez with Future Force, going 4-1, 990. I was hoping it was going to be Prime Cable. It is Solaris at 75 points with Avatar of Animal Man. The Legacy... Oh, not Legacy Ace. This is the big robot ace with the 19 Defend. Ashley Barton from Spider-Verse with the Destroyer armor. Reverse Flash with the Longsword. Perdegaton, Copycat Bystander, Fortify Halt Mutant, Resolve the Green, Animal Man, Ares, and Mimic on the sideline. So this is very neat. This is the coolest modern team I think we've seen today. The most unique.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
right.
with that.
I think it's second place right behind the 7 Norts, but yeah.
That's
Definitely.
team does not exist. Ashley Barton with
you know?
Destroyer armor.
That's a nod to Myrm with Destroyer armor. It has to be.
It's not a nod to anything. It's just a play. Solaris with Avatar of Animal Man. So he's got a 10 range, sees through hindering. Definitely benefits from hypersonic more than Galactus. Bookwood. Is that probably what we're doing? Otherwise, giving him... Man, even stealth isn't a bad idea.
No, he also now has Dolphin. That's very important. I'm surprised that he didn't play one instead of Coffin. get a water terrain.
A water
Be
terrain,
it the
yeah.
ice patch.
Well,
Because you just need to
invincible
occupy
too.
one square. Yeah.
Regen if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice play on him. I mean, especially being able to put anything on the Colossals, right? Because you can't normally equip them without a bunch of tricks. So
Yeah, they attacked just a little rough, but I think Ashley Barton's able to somewhat sort of help mitigate that.
it's a pretty defensive bill, obviously, with Ace and Ashley Barton, but you can still send out Reverse Flash, and he's still
Yeah.
doing damage.
So you're giving
probs with
Solaris
Dags.
a 19 defense with Ace, and then
I think so, right?
Ashley Barton stops you from positively modifying your attack, so you're probably an 11 on a 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then herself, she's a 20 with the Destroyer armor. Yeah.
She'd be at 21 with round Ace.
Yeah, because she'd have the 19 from him and then 21.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a most unique build I think we've seen, especially modern. This looks like a silver team came to a modern event and won.
Yeah. Mexico has some wild metas. I believe this is, yeah.
Yeah. So congrats to Gibran.
I don't know
I like to see
taking this
Solaris do that well. I mean, that's amazing, honestly.
Yeah, it's super strong piece, right? Just doesn't get played enough.
Yeah.
But, 10 range, ping 2 people, sees they're hindering. And again, Avatar of Animal Man bringing anybody up a notch. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Solaris more. How about Veracruz? 14 people. This one's silver. Coming in 4th place was Elias Munoz with a Sky Tyrant squad. Wakanda Hulkbuster, Caveman Wally West, the +1 longsword, Hal Jordan with the Blue Lantern ring, Miss Marvel, the Skrull one from AV60, the Legacy with the Remaker ring, Sky Tyrant with the Power Gem, Scarlet Witch with the Ring of TK, 2 Time Breakers, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Pin Particles, and Ares as the restricted unit on the sideline. So a little sad to see Sky Tyrant teaming up with Wakanda Hulkbuster. So,
So once again, I guess the 4th Wakanda Hulkbuster with a losing record, even if it did make top 4. I'm gonna keep updating it.
Next!
How about 3rd place?
All right, in 3rd place we have Juan Gonzalez, and I have a very good source that says that this is Jorge Gonzalez, aka Giant Gonzalez's grandson.
A source, huh?
Yes. Scientist Squad. That's the same one that told me about Bat Boy being in Afghanistan. Arachnite with Power Gem at 100. Prime Spider-Man with God Killer Sword. Doom Supreme with Ring of TK. Sicarian with Billy Clubs. Arrow, Mr. Oz. And then Fortify, Web Swinging. Ghost Goblin, Kid Thanos. Mimic. The Superman from Iconics, War Machine, and Treasure Chest.
I was teaming Prime Spider-Man up with Arachnites going into King of New Orleans, so I like to see that. I was able to theme it.
Yeah.
Why the Billy Clubs?
Dual target.
And Leap Climb for web swinging. So that way you don't have to pick it, I guess.
I guess they must not have had the points for Animal Man.
I don't know. Again, I'm not sure I like Arrow on this team. And maybe Venom Magneto wasn't available, but a double TK for 10 points less with Spider-Man and Arachnite seems better. Oh, yeah, and then with Mr. Oz, you could place them 2 after. That would have been way better.
Well, Venom Max isn't Scientist, right?
No,
I don't
break theme.
Yeah, but why? I don't think theme really is needed on this one, right?
I feel like that's kind of what they're playing into here, but I don't disagree with you. I think what you're saying is correct, but I mean, you could put. I think Arrow's your points, right? That's where you make some points up.
Either that or Man, I feel like you want Mephisto on here too, right? Spider-Man burning out hurts, and he doesn't have any way to heal him with either a symbiote or Blood Axe. And he's going to burn out.
Yeah, if you're going non-theme, for sure. Keeping it to the scientist theme, though, I think that, it's... I have to dig in there to see if there's really... I mean, I see what Arrow's doing, but it's definitely you want to be able to take off those tokens.
How are you healing Spider-Man, though? You're not.
No. No,
That
that's
hurts.
what's hard. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think it's worth going theme with this one. With those.
Well, he's got plenty of modern points. I mean, you could drop Arrow, throw on a copycat, right? You still got 30 points to find another scientist.
Yeah.
Then you're still 2 TKs with Mr. Oz and Copycat. You got then 10 points to throw Avatar of Animal Man on. So you're only 5 points down then. So 25 more points of scientist.
Mephisto and MOE swap, though. You need a way to heal Spider-Man, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I would play that. I'd figure out a way to play that together too. But, well, Spider-Man and Arach Knight if you have the swap going. So
Yeah. Get the token off. You get the pacing down really well. All right, what about second place?
Second place is Manuel Zarita, Scientist Squad. They like their scientists. 4-2, 1750. Swamp Thing, 047A, not the one you think. Ring of TK. Man Thing, the one you think, 053A. The Avatar of Animal Man. Arrow. Man, Arrow's seeing a ton of play now. Bag of Holding.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn from, what is that? The Iconic set with the Bloodstone, Mr. Sinister. From the Slop, and Poison Ivy with the +1 longsword, and Harley Quinn from Notorious with the Blue Lantern Ring, Fortify Animal Man, Ares, and Mimic. So this is plants, right, Miles?
Yeah, this is plants. I think the reason why we're seeing Arrow being played is we've done quite a few Mexico events, and I think that it's where she's seeing play. The Ring of TK and Swamp Thing is a really interesting play because you're able to free TK those plant markers, so that way you're able to really get Man Thing going and get those markers where you want to be able to make your attacks with Swamp Thing and Ivy, which is really great.
Yeah, it's a good play.
So, yeah, Ring of TK seems a little wonky with Swamp Thing, but with the amount of plant generation and the plant manipulation, I mean, I don't think it's a bad play.
Is there any bonus connection? Is it just Arrow's a scientist and she's good for 45 points?
Well, she moves Man Thing 1 square.
Does that do anything though?
I mean, it gets him 1 square for closer. Yeah.
45 points to move Man Thing 1 square seems a little much.
I'm just
Does it do anything though?
I'm just no. It's
That's
so
what
they're
it
just
does.
a fan of him. Yeah,
That's what it does.
yeah. But she's prob. Yeah, the Force Blast is free that you can get with the Influence Ring and the Spin Ring. I just think that'd be better. You'd be better off getting another scientist that has the Spin and Influence Ring, and you get the same exact effect as her, essentially.
Yeah. But real cool playing the A side
anything,
of
though?
the Swamp Thing. All right, and then coming in first is Victor Hugo with the Avengers Army, going 6-0 undefeated with 22-15. This was the 200-point Iron Man with the trick arrows. Valken from AV60. Hellfire Gala Scarlet Witch with the Ring of TK. War Machine with the +1 longsword. Quilky Quartet Quicksilver. And then the Prime Hulk for 10 points. Power Gem, Fortify, Halt Mutant, Pin Particles, Sentinel, Skrull Spy, and War Machine on the sideline. Man, someone did really well with this piece a year or two ago. I wonder if it's the same person.
Dude, this piece is a beast in the right setting.
I want to say yeah. I would almost want to bet those from an event in Mexico because they usually keep playing. Yeah, and I want to say it was him playing that.
So running shot.
It's awesome seeing this. Yeah,
13 for 4, 2 bolts, energy explosion, pulse wave, and then when he uses pulse wave, he deals 2 damage instead of 1. And after resolutions, you choose a hit character for each of Iron Man's action tokens. For each character chosen, remove 1 of Iron Man's action tokens and give it out to that character. So he's also potentially tokening down the opposing team and then using trick arrows after that. And isn't there, what's that one that gives action tokens?
It's like electrical
Sonic.
or something like that.
Sonic,
yeah.
So if you pulse wave, you can, and that gives him a second token. You could actually double token if you use the Sonic arrow, 2 characters.
Yeah.
And then you can then choose that he's got Safeguard Outwit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really cool Iron Man. Oh, and Avengers team ability, so he's could be a 14 attack for 4 damage. Does he have any enhancement on the team? I don't think so. No. Yeah, but you have to focus on Iron Man, and while you're doing that, Prime Hulk is healing up. He didn't get anything on him, though, so he's got to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, but you also have War Machine, too, that lets him perplex and prob map-wide.
Through it, yeah. So that's a beast Iron Man. That's awesome. So yeah,
Yep.
Victor taking the 14-person Veracruz event. Congratulations, Victor. Then the last event is Nuevo Leon at King Store in Nuevo Leon, Mexico. This was silver, 11 people. 4th place was Oscar Galindo with an X-Men Force team going 3-2. This is the Legacy Odin at 150 with the motorcycle, Sakarian Iron Man with Avatar of Animal Man, Grand Prize Apocalypse with the longsword, Genesis with the sword bearer. What
did Odin have?
Motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
God damn it. Manifold, the organized play one. Not the legacy one with the Cosmic Cube. He gets it for free because he's got what, aim? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gwenpool Bystander, Leech, the new one with the Warlock Sword, giving him shape change, and a red symbiote for 15 points. Fortify, Halt Mutant, Abscissa, Prime Absorbing Man, Animal Man, Black Falcon, Lex Luthor, and Robin on the sideline. So doing pretty good with a Legacy Odin team.
Yeah, Odin can get running shot now, so.
Yeah, that helps him a lot. What is that the best equipment for him, or to give him movement attack? Because Animal Man's on Sakarian.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think giving him charged senses is worth it. I think just giving him
or hypersonic with Battle Cycle. No, because you want that potential
it also
to do
gives
pulse
him,
wave.
Give anyone with like enhancement or anything? Probably not, huh? No. Yeah, so.
And then how is he killing? Is he killing red symbiote on purpose anyway? I don't think so.
I don't see how. He has pool of lava, so maybe.
Oh yeah, because that's one. Oh, it's one. Yeah, one penetrating. So yeah, you're just sitting the red symbiote in the pool of lava to take the damage, and then turn 2, because that's at the, what is it, beginning or end? At the end of each player's turn. So
and he's throwing on Odin. Yeah, 100% he's throwing it on Odin. Because that way he gets the blades roll out.
Yep, and shape change. So now he's got shape change. No, he's not getting charged. What is the running shot one? Running shot is
passenger 1.
Hold on.
I mean, he could give him charged senses, but I prefer him with a running shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to take advantage of that 8 range, you know?
Otherwise, what's his TK? His TK is just Sakarian, so yeah, I think it's definitely running shot. But now he's got shape change and sidestep, which is huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool to take him. How about 3rd place?
All right, and in 3rd place we have Abdil Camacho with Avengers Army. And 3-2 with 425 points. Wow. Ooh, Wakanda Hulkbuster. It makes sense now. Points with Avatar of Animal Man. Iron Hammer at 100 points with Lightning and Remaker. Prime Captain America with Mjolnir. Avengers Forever Black Panther with the longsword. Looks like he's playing a team-up card, which if you're not theme team, friendly characters modify defense +1 if they are closer to your starting area than any other starting area. Black Shirt Porter with the Venom symbiote. The AV60 Spider-Man that gives everyone team player that has Avengers. Baby Groot, Pog, and Lucas PJ Scott with Fortify, Halt Mutant, Animal Man, Gauntlet, Black Panther from Secret Wars Battle World as Wakanda Hulkbuster's pilot. Gorilla Grodd, Mimic, Scrappy, and War Machine.
I love seeing Iron
And then he's
Hammer.
paid.
I'd rather see.
So why is Wakanda legal? I thought that if there was a small map named it, that they weren't able to play the bigger maps. Or is it named Wakanda Earth X? Is it a different name?
I don't know. Potentially.
It has it as Wakanda Earth X, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
With the map bonus.
I think it's a different name because the other one's just called Wakanda.
And
Yeah,
also, it's
yeah.
got a different. Oh, does it have a different? Yeah, because the other Wakanda has the hindering terrain is +2. This one
Okay.
is the for 5 points you get to reroll blades or super senses. So it's got to be a different one.
Okay, well that's worth because I never looked to get in that because I thought it was the same map. So I'm like, oh well, I guess I'm not playing that. So that's good to know.
I do really like Iron Hammer though. I don't like to see him on Wakanda Hulkbuster team. I would rather see someone go all in on a 150 point Iron Hammer. I think that's way cooler.
Well, they're trying to win.
Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
Sure.
Can't have fun and win.
The man, no one's playing this Prime Captain America either, right? Even now that he gets Mjolnir. Have we seen him maybe on one other build?
Yeah, we saw him a ton last year, but that's because Spot was out of control.
Yeah, but that was before
It seems.
Mjolnir, wasn't it? No, that's right. He did have Mjolnir then too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, at the Rock Cup, yeah.
Yeah, but
And
even
then Spot got nerfed.
with
So
all the super strength and in silver you have spin ring, cables knockback. It seems like a great play, but no one's playing that. All right, Wakanda Hulkbuster gets how about second place?
Angel Montoya, Loki Tenpole, 5-1, 585. They played 300 point Loki with the Reality Gem. Daredevil from Wheels of Vengeance with the Space Gem, and Black Shirt Porter with the Remaker and Frost Giant. So
finally, someone plays Loki.
But not with Liar.
It is insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe he didn't have
I don't
the
have an
rings.
answer for you. Yeah.
If you're gonna
Liar
play
and
300
something
point
else would be way
Liar,
better.
He's playing with the
Or-
extra ring. That's
Huh?
why the extra target. He's playing with the extra target.
Yeah, but what's better, an extra target or not worrying about missing your attack?
Yeah, I'll take that. If I would do an extra target, I would probably actually play web swinging on the sideline with
The Billy Clubs.
the Billy Clubs.
Yeah, I mean, it gives them perplexed too, right? But I just feel like
Yeah.
it's got to be better. Yeah, there's definitely some other plays because is that Frost Giant? Did we talk about that? That could be good.
This one.
Just token somebody out. No. He is Asgardian, which I don't think you. I guess it's nice to have that option. What's he playing? Bloodstone Maze, the collection. He's still playing all short maps too. That seems wild. I think obviously the Liar Gem would have been better and go Mystical Deity Asgardian. Any of the other keywords? Mystical would have given him Daredevil still even.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Space Gem is doing. And Frost Giant can go.
Well, so it's when you look at what Daredevil is, he gets modify speed and passenger 2. So with phasing, so he's able to drop off Loki. So that way, the reason why he's not really going the Liar Ring is because he wants them to be within his range, so they can't take free actions. So he will carry up Daredevil, and then with Daredevil and then Mind Control. I'm guessing is what he's gonna do because Daredevil's gonna be able to cross map with a 9 speed.
I feel like then
Because
wouldn't it be better
you also can't
find a way to get like
reaction,
shield on
right?
there then?
Yeah. Maybe.
Ditch Reality Gem. That
Potentially.
saves you 5 points. Get rid of Frost Giant. Now you have 25 points. Space Gem, I don't think does it either. So now you have 35 points. Find a way to get another team player on there or ways to increase his range to take away the free actions.
Yeah, you're going to, but it also, so this is the difference between Loki and Hulkbuster as well. He is also hurt to your team. So you have to be really careful on, what pieces you're doing for your free actions. Because that means that Daredevil can't even copy, like even if you have a shield, unless Daredevil was out of his range.
First. Yeah, you can do it first when he has the 6 range. Just keep him far away.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess finally we see this Loki, but just didn't get the equipment.
And
that
he makes the
most
finals.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, one event, and he makes the finals. Surprised, not surprised.
And then, all right, coming in first place. Man, Wakanda Hulkbuster was just all over the weekend. We have Saul Harem Elizondo Ochoa with Wakanda Hulkbuster Legion going 5-1. This was Wakanda Hulkbuster with Avatar of Animal Man, Carnage Silver Surfer with Avatar of Khonshu, Sakarian Iron Man with the +1 longsword, Kevin with the Avatar of Towerette, the 400 Miles Spider-Man with Mjolnir, Chair Panther with Ring of TK, Copycat Pog, Daredevil with the Billy Clubs, the Legacy one, and then a Fenix Pog and a Timebreaker. Halt Mutant Resolve of the Green, Animal Man, Ares is the restricted unit on the sideline with Gorilla Grodd, Khonshu, Towerette, and the Prime Destroyer on the sideline as well. So just a bunch of so 2 of the best attackers saying you don't get your free actions, and Kevin that makes all those Marvel characters better. Does that sum it up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, do you guys want to add anything to that, or can I give the old next of this Wakanda Hulkbuster?
Well, I already
can
said
next
my
it.
piece about the piece when I went over my team, so there's really nothing else I can add to it.
Yeah.
Still, congrats to Saul for taking the event, but because it's Wakanda Hulkbuster,
All right, listen up. This Wakanda Hulkbuster. That ain't innovation. That's Beetle, Juiceberg, and Silver Tights, and you know it. Same brain-dead clicks, same zero-skill gameplay, just wrapped in a fake prestige coat. And Hollywood Miles, don't get it twisted. You ain't elevating the game. You're main eventing its funeral. Every time you sit at the table, fun taps out. This ain't D-Clicks approved. This ain't cool. We got 3 words for you. Ban that trash.
and that's going to wrap up the events. All right, final thoughts, Miles.
Oh, it was nice to finally play after 4.5 months, but I still think there's several issues that I'm really not looking forward to. Looking forward to Adepticon, but I think Modern still needs quite a lot of fixes, and that doesn't mean that Juice is the only problem. I think that there's potentially a lot more issues that need to be dealt with for how the game is being played and designed recently that doesn't even include him.
Well, that was a little bit of a downer. Pete,
I mean, what do you mean?
rebound us here.
I think we're kind of seeing what we saw last year, is where you start to see as these circuits go on and on, you start to see certain pieces become more prominent in that. I think obviously Miles had a very good analysis of Wakanda Hulkbuster, and I think that obviously after this group of Silver, this is going to get a piece that's going to get looked at. I think overall, though, there were some really, really super cool builds tonight. So I'm gonna stay optimistic for Miles and I for Adepticon.
Very generous of you. I am pumped to get the CliX Mania first place prizing reveal video out. We will post that as soon as we can. And remember,
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
Click it!
we have a special treat this episode. Pete with vocals as Bardley Quinn, as heard straight from the January monthly game. Enjoy.
+1 from the sword.
+1 from holding a sword.
+1 from holding a sword.
Yeah.
+1 from a bard singing his praises.
Yeah.
You are King Arthur, you're so amazing. He's like, I am, thank you.
Bishop's dead though.
You don't want to hear what she's singing now.
I don't. Partly.
Oh, King Arthur, you're so handsome when your sword kills people.
So we will attack here. So 15 on a 16.
You can walk away now.
15
I'll give
on
you
a
one
16.
more chance.
One more chance.
Oh!
No, it's definitely hitting you still.
He saw the one, he got excited.
It's like,
I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, King Arthur, you're so handsome when you killed the cable man. Oh, the queen is back. She's like, I didn't have anywhere to go today, so I thought I would just murder your team.
Is that considered an attack or just a retail?
It's the colossal retail.
But it's an attack then, yeah? Or does he just deal
Not
damage?
an attack,
What
he
is
just
it,
deals
retail?
damage.
Okay.
Oh, did they
I don't
change
know
it?
his retail.
Yeah. Choose an opposing character that attacks Solaris. Place Solaris adjacent to the chosen character if you dare deal 1 damage to each opposing
An
character.
attack, okay.
Yep, within 3 squares. But there's only one who would actually take damage from that. It's a free.
Oh, it's a free. Okay.
Just a friendly little
I mean, he's the son.
bard on a barrel singing.
Oh, King Arthur, that hurt really bad.
I mean, she's what, inches from the sun? That might hurt. It might be a little.
He's gonna
little
attack.
You can
now
tell
she's
she's
walking
a little
on it.
unhinged.
Smash Mouth told you about that.